Hello, Kirk. Hello, John. Hello, Swordpleb. You want me to hide it? You got it. It's a Hitsu. Hitsu's venting. Ah. It's a wild Savvy Gaming. How you doing? But yeah, in case you guys are wondering, I got 20, Project Moon gave out 20 free rolls. So I'm curious what I'll get. Are you guys curious too? do you think the gacha gods will be favorable today? Or nah? Yeah, how you guys doing? Hope you guys doing well. The gods are fickle. You got Alien to try, not the blade, but the third floor boss this time. I think it'll be a while before I get my mirror dungeons. Is that the chapter 2? Yeah, I'm still in chapter 1. I never finished the first dungeon. Because I get a bit tired. It's the first delve is free. Afterwards it's slightly expensive energy. Well, I suppose you gotta spend your energy somehow. Oh, and thank you, Hitsugai, for all the retweets. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Oh, you gotta work today? No worries, Hitsu. Okay, at least I can do gacha while you're here. so you can see my bad luck in this game. Compared to Arknights, where apparently my luck is legendary. Or at least, my luck in Arknights is 5-star, not 6-star. You bitch, you got everyone. no, I didn't. God damn it, I did that. He's got everyone. No, I don't. What do you mean I got everyone? Squeeze me? I never don't have the angel girl. Excuse. How do you say her name even? Hello, Tenochi. How you doing? How much pizza did they bribe you with? What do you mean bribe me? Look, they just need to put Arknights on PC properly. Just like Limbus did. To get your soul exchange and luck. I just sacrificed my real life luck for gacha luck. It's fine. Don't do this. Don't do this at home. I'm a trade professional. Now, granted, I did spend a bit more money on this game than Arknights, and by a bit I mean $11. I got the battle pass, and that's all I'll get. I'll give the benefit of the doubt for one battle pass. What do you mean, Tanochi? What do you mean, no? What does thou mean, no? It was supposed to be free to play. I mean, I am. But I also like supporting Project Moon, you know, even though I don't exactly appreciate it. They went the gacha route still. I wish they just, you know, make a full-fledged game. Not anymore, welcome to the dark side. I mean, I did pay for the monthly subscription to Genshin back in the day. No, I'm not going broke for it. No. I just the battle pass. That's it. That's me. You know, that's me giving Project Moon the benefit of the doubt that they can pull off this gacha game. Gamble on life savings. Monthly pass is not bad. No, this is not even a monthly pass, it's a guy. This is a one-time payment for a battle pass that lasts 3 months. So yeah, this is my down payment to give Project Moon a chance. Look at your level. I'm not even in the game. Okay, I'm in the game, but you know, I'm not in the game. Speaking of being in the game. Hello everybody, it is I, the one, the only, the Pizza Cat. How you guys doing? Hope you guys doing well. What you guys been up to? Hope you guys doing well. Hope you guys ready for misery. Besides, I can't even tell who you are, Tanochi. There's no names. There's no names on the friends list. We're just numbers. That's one thing that bothers me about the friends list. You don't see who is who. You have the Ishtar pick. Yeah, let's go in. Yeah, I think names should be a thing. We're all numbers. We're all just numbers to Project Moon. And
나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
You have mail.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
Roadmap announcement. That's a roadmap? Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have 30 pulls. Is that you, Tanochi? Permission to vroom vroom. That's you. I'm not sure if I can even tell what you're level 7, gotcha. Ooh, another friend? Friend? Not sure who this is, but hello. You can tell yours. Everything's on fire. That was me. Oops. Ah, I see. Don Quixote love. Alright, chat. Should I do the gacha pulls? And see what shakes out? Never gamble, kids. Also, what is this? This resets every day. What is this? Like one cheap gacha pull? Oh, that's paid gacha. Daily pull. Go, Gregor. I already have Gregor. I already have him. Let's go normal extraction. Let's see what we got. Ooh! Hello? Is this good? We do have a shiny. Look, it's already here!
가슴 가장 깊은 곳까지 박히도록.
Oh, I got an ego. Oh, we got the heart. We got a hex nail for Faust. You see shiny mangoes, happy chemicals. Well, damn, alright. Oh, you didn't have any ego, John? Oh, we got one Marachi. This ego, oh boy. Okay. Got lots of repeats. Well, I have another 10 ticket copy. I got another shiny.
모든 업은 다시 돌아와 네 머리 위에 내려질 것이다.
Again? Oh no. More ego. The CEO's luck is with ego. I mean, it's at least better luck than when I started streaming. GG Pizza Cat Boy. Awesome. This is a new ego. Oh, okay, Hitsu. Have a good day. Thank you for hanging. I hope work goes well. I mean, I can do the temple. Another shiny. What's going on, chat? These are completely opposite roles to what I had last time.
신속하게 처리해드리도록 하죠.
Oh! VCorp clear page and fast. Sweet. John's gonna kill me. I love her. V Corp clear page in Don Quixote. The gods who sin have descended upon you. Well, we got a shiny Don Quixote lead, Javin. we got more V Corp. Double V Corp. You gonna pull now? Well, that's all I have, Chad. That's all I have. You gonna blame me if you get crap? Warp trains, fun times. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. At least Don Quixote has a new suit. Oh, you got enough? Oh my god. People are gonna hate me. People are gonna hate me. All dupes, I'm sorry. I honestly came in expecting I'd get crap. I didn't think I'd get 2 egos and Don Quixote. Let me check. Okay, nobody spilled the beans about what I got in the Discord. I think you're the only one who hasn't gotten a skin yet. Even though you just paid stuff. It's like, you paid $11. You're the best. You're the best, Yeoden. We love you. $11. So what does this give you? After that, heal SP, inflict 1 lust fragility. Inflict 1 pierce fragility, inflict 1 envy fragility. Okay.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을
How's
뿐이었어.
everyone doing in chat? Hopefully not hating me too much. I hope not. I probably just used all my luck this year on Arc Knights and this game now. Well, I guess we're going back to the dungeon. No, it's horrible. I'm sorry! I expected horrible results too, you know. I didn't expect that luck out for you. Oh, but I guess we can't use the new stuff. Because I'm already set for you guys.
잘 되었으면 좋겠네요.
Ugh, this guy's got a full fucking beal head. Another veteran appeared in the dark, carrying a depressed aura. His sparkling old badge seemed to signify a high rank once held.
그레고르 과장?
Manager Gregor.
당신 얼굴은 알 것도 같아. 왜 난 읽지?
I think I remember that face of yours, but why? Who could forget a face like that?
자네 부장이었다.
I was the head manager of your team.
혼자 도망친 것도 모자라. 이젠 옛 전우이자 내 부하 녀석들까지 죽였군.
Not only did you desert us, you now have the audacity to take the lives of your old comrades, my subordinates.
이봐, 전쟁은 10년 전에 끝났어. 아직도 병정놀이에서 벗어나지 못했나?
Look, the war ended a decade ago, but I guess some folks still haven't let go of their obsolete ranks, huh?
끝나? 아무것도 안 끝났다.
Ended? Nothing has ended.
아무것도
Nothing has ended, damn it.
끝나지 않았다고. G사에서 도망치면서 네 전쟁은 끝났을지도 모르겠지만
The war may have been over for you when you deserted G-Corp,
우리는 아직도 전쟁의 한복판에 계속 서 있다.
but we're fighting for our lives on the battlefield to this day.
아, 이런 동질감 갖고 싶진 않았지만
As much as I didn't want to relate to you this way, by the way, so far Greg was one of my favorite characters.
나라고 크게
I'm glad he
다르지
got his. I'm glad I got his banner. I'm not really that different here.
그렇다면 이해해야지, 과장.
Hello, loot boxes. How you doing? Chad wants to give me loot boxes. Protect me. Then you ought to understand, Gregor.
전쟁터에서 배신자에게 내려지는 결론은 항상 똑같다고.
There's only one verdict that awaits deserters. Desert.
그럴듯하게 말하지만 복수를 위한 즉결체는 사칙 위반이야.
You say that like it means something. But against company bosses to carry out some execution for personal revenge. My head manager. He must have been a great head manager. Look at the size of that head. Pretty how are you doing today, loot boxes? Hope you're having a nice day. Oh, because we got Ebony Brooch last time. These guys are binded. Ooh. These guys are still fast. Holy shit. Okay, they'll take you out. Oh, I want double green, but... Yeah, use double green for power up. There you go. Go for it. Cha-cha! Yeah, keep blue up.
로자, 교전 시작. 목표 일시 무력화.
There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
머리통을 박살내주마.
두렵지 말아요.
흉터의 결과요. 혈이 낭자오.
목표 완전 무력화.
Come on and smash. Perhaps the time this Exodus spent off the battlefield was long enough to trust his prowess. The head manager must have been defeated countless. The head manager who must have defeated countless enemies in his glory days was now nearing his own end.
한때는 널 존경하는 자들도 있었지, 그레고르.
You were once well respected, Gregor.
존경해달라고 부탁한 적은 없었어.
I never really asked for respect.
더 이상은 전진하지 마라. 그곳은 지옥이야.
Don't proceed any further. Only hell awaits you. Hell and gotcha. Project Moon out of their mind.
미안하지만 그러기는 힘들 것 같아. 성실하게 일하지 않으면 잘리거든.
Sorry, but I don't think I can follow your advice. I ought to be a go-getter if I don't want to get fired.
돈에 명예까지 팔아버린 거냐?
Have you abandoned your honor for some pittance? I mean, haven't we all?
애저녁에 훈장이랑 같이 팔았지. 집주인이 월세를 도축해서 말이야.
I sold it away long ago, right with my mail. Landlord couldn't wait for your rent any longer. A bitter smile appeared on the head manager's face.
너도 우리와 다를 것 없군.
You're no different from us.
결국 우리는
In the end, we're
역겨운 벌레 새끼들 뿐.
nothing but disgusting pests. Took a few more shallow breaths, then ceased to move.
어이, 담배 좀 빌릴 수 있니?
Hey, mind if I borrow a cig?
이번만이다.
Just this once. Gregor put the borrowed cigarette next to the one he already held in his mouth, then lit it and tossed it on the chest of the deceased commander.
미안. 저거한테 내 담배를 나눠서 물려주기는 싫었거든.
Sorry, didn't want to share mine with that thing. You should give a snort. The smoke from Gregor's cigarette lingered in the prevailing silence in the air for a short while. Rest in peace, head commander. He had to die for gotcha, chat. Oh, now we got containment halls. It is apparently an exclamation mark question mark in the canteen. Okay, containment 4, 1. Wait, 5. Is it 6? Can't tell. Okay, it's 5. Let's go 4. I mean, I'm gonna do all of them. He died for gotcha. Don't die for gotcha. Don't die for gotcha, man. It's not worth it.
제가 원하는 대로 베어버려도 되나요?
이곳부터는 폐장병들이 머물렀던 흔적조차 보이지 않네요.
There appears to be no more signs of the ex-soldiers from this point onwards.
더 이상 전진은 하지 말라고도 경고하던데.
The commander did warn us not to go any further. As we proceed, we discover the bodies that seem to have been there for quite some time.
이건 우리 아니 벨사 직원들의 시체예요.
These are, L Corp's employees.
둔기로 맞은 흔적이요. 천원이 그러하구려.
I see traces of blunt instruments. All the bodies shit them, in fact.
관리 기록서. 이건 환상체 관리법을 적어두는 문서예요.
A management report. This document contains instructions for keeping abnormalities in check.
보통 관리 업무를 지정받으면 지겨울 정도로 암기를 들어가니까 이런 건 필요 없는데.
Normally, employees catered to abnormalities memorize the instructions to the point to reciting them flawlessly. They don't usually carry notes like these.
추측컨대 환상체가 탈출했고 아무도 관리법을 알지 못했던 게 아닐까 하오만.
I dare suspect that no remaining employees had the necessary information when abnormality breached.
아직 격리실로 운반하지 않은 날들이었다면 그럴 수도 있겠네요.
If the eggs weren't moved to containment yet, that could be the case. There are way too many corpses here.
대체 어떤 환상체길래 이렇게 많은 수의 직원들이?
Oh, by the way, guys, how do you sound? Is the sound okay? What kind of abnormality could have massacred all these employees?
잠깐. 이게 무슨 냄새죠?
Wait, what's this smell?
이번에 사무실에서 비싼 장비를 하나 장만했죠.
You see, our office purchased an expensive device the other day.
얜 또 뭐라는 거냐?
What are you on about?
특정 친구들은 독성 검출이 높아진다고 그런 소문을 들은 적이 있었거든요.
Sources suggested that toxin levels started to rise after a certain floor. And you're telling us this now?
나 아까부터 귀에서 피가 흐르는데 이거 괜찮은 거야?
I've been bleeding from my ears a bit. Is this okay?
고난 없이 어찌 전투를
Don Quixote, no! Are you okay? I don't think she's okay, chat. I don't think she's okay.
지속 노출되면 신체에서 지속적으로 출혈을 일으킨다더군요.
I was told that the continued exposure may cause bleeding like that. Yeah, thanks for telling us now, you doofus. What did we pay you for?
정작 그렇게 말하는 본인은 너무 멀쩡한데?
How are you fine, though?
이거 예전에 보급되었던 환상체 체험용 독성 가스탄이에요.
It's the anti-pneumatic gas unit supplied to employees.
시체들 사이에서 폭발이라도 했나 봐요.
What must have gone off somewhere between the bodies here?
확실히 이 부근부터는 도끼가 꽤 진해지는군요.
True. The toxicity levels do appear to be intense around this area. Hopkins had put on a gas mask before we noticed.
뭐야? 우린 저런 거 없어?
Hey now, what about us?
제공되는 보급품은 따로 없었습니다.
We weren't granted any additional supplies.
이 새끼, 넌 일찌감치 알고 있었냐? 버러지 같은 자식.
You slippery rat! You do this all the time? You're not gonna get away with it. Ah shit, I gotta have to fix all this. Heathcliff dropped mid-sentence and fell to one knee.
흥분하면 혈류가 더 빨라집니다. 독이 금방 퍼진다는 거죠.
Your blood will flow quicken. Your blood flow will quicken if you're agitated. In other words, the toxin will spread faster.
자리에서 되도록 날뛰지 말고 최대한 천천히 호흡하세요.
Try to remain calm, minimize movement, and breathe at regular intervals.
호킨스 씨, 왜 미리 말을 해주시지 않으셨어요?
Hopkins, why didn't you tell me about this? Because he's an asshole.
유리.
I've got a question for you, Yuri.
별 기대도 안 하고 들여놓은 짐짝 같은 사람한테 가뜩이나 비싼 물건을 축낼 만한 사실을 왜 알려야 하지?
Why would I make our office waste our precious funds and expensive gadgets for dead weights like you to use? Don't worry, Yuri. We'll hire you.
냉정하게 말하면 우리 사무실에 네가 발을 들인 것도 놀라운 거야.
If you're being real, it's a miracle you managed to join us in the first place.
아야는 널 귀엽게 봐서 챙겨주려고 했을지는 몰라도 지금은 죽었는데.
Maybe Aya took pity and gave you special treatment. But she's gone now, so who cares? This asshole!
비겁한 새끼. 그러고 살고 싶냐?
Sneaky blighter! Is that how you want to live?
해결사에게 비겁이라니 되도 않는 말을 하네.
Don't be silly. Everything's fair game for a fixer.
붉은 시선님이 데리고 다니는 이들이길래 누군지나 보려고 했더니
Hearing that the Red Gaze had company tickled my curiosity. But as it turns out,
제대로 된 도구나 정보도 없이 여길 기어들어오는 미친놈들이었을 줄이야.
you were just a bunch of ragtag lunatics who thought it'd be a good idea to walk into these facilities with zero prep. I mean, he's got a point! We did do that! Whoops!
저딴 새끼를 그냥 두고만 봐야 한다니.
What a sick joke. Can't do anything but watch. Filling the eye towards him, Hopkins backed away and skirted the exit.
그래도 덕분에 엔케팔리는 쏠쏠하게 얻어갈 수 있었어.
Hey Jen, don't flop in, we got toxic gas here. Well, at least I managed to grab an armful of Inkifalin thanks to you.
창피할
How you doing,
테니까
Jen?
질식사 말고 행방불명이라고 보고해줄게.
I'll write in my report that you all went missing, cause suffocating to death is just too embarrassing.
그럼
Ta-da! Yuri slumped to the floor, watching blood pour from her nose and her hands. To her hands, my bad. And she's not the only one. Roja, Heathcliff, and the other sinners are suffering from blood loss too. Gregor?
유품이나 챙겨주려고 들고 왔던 건데.
I took this with me so you could have something to remember her by. He was holding the same type of gas mask as the one Hopkins wore. Spray toxic neutralizer. Are you doing pretty good, Jen? I'm happy. Did you eat something good today too? But why?
아야 씨가 넌 챙겨주려고 했었다면서. 그럼 네 거지.
Heard I gave you special treatment, didn't she? This is as good as yours then.
보고도 없이 기어들어온 미친 놈들은 다 살아남을 구멍이 있으니까 걱정 말고.
As for our unprepared band of lunatics, we do have a way out. Don't worry about us. Aw, man, that means I have to make the comeback. We're gonna kill Hopkins. Oh, he had a Tyrolean noodle in goulash flavored sauce. Oh, that sounds lovely. Coughing up blood, Yuri puts on the mask.
알고 있어요.
I know he's right.
밤낮 없이 굳은 일을 도맡아봤자 아무 연고도 없이 사무실에 인정받는 게 쉬운 일이 아니란 거지만
I know earning a condition from an office of strangers is a hard thing to do. Even if I take on all kinds of errands day and night.
지부가 폐쇄될 때까지 남은 시간은 고작 3분이었고
There were only 3 minutes left until the bench was locked down.
부지 명부를 시작합니다.
Oh, this is back at Lobotomy Corp days. Initiating site burial.
제 눈앞에서 문이 닫혀가고 있었어요.
The doors were about to close on me.
에너지 전송 85% 완료.
Energy transfer is 85% complete.
유리, 날 두고 가지 마. 유리!
Yuri, don't leave me behind. Yuri!
그럼 난 도대체 어쩌라는 거예요?
So what else am I supposed to do?
살아남은 게 죄인가요?
Is it so wrong that I survived?
동료들이랑 같이 파고치기라도 했어야 해요?
Should I have been buried alive alongside my co-workers? meanwhile, Gregory there is just like
환살체들이 도시로 빠져나오면 안 된다는 이유로 회사가 통째로 폐쇄되고 있는데
But the whole building was going under. Also, the abnormalities won't escape?
죄지. 이곳에선
It is a sin. At least down here.
그 말은 좀 아프네요.
That stings a little, Gregor.
오르씨.
Standing astounded, I snapped back to reality and checked on the sinners. Oh, they did! Half of them already passed away on the floor, and Ishmael's head drooped just after she said her last words. Oh man, I need to bring them back. This is what happens when you're the main resurrector of the party. Sin?
네. 그러면 뭐 어떠냐?
So what, buddy?
계속 뻔뻔하게 살아남아야지.
You gotta live on like it's nobody's business.
일일이 죄책감 부여하다간 네 마음이 남아나지 않아.
Laying guilt on yourself over spilt milk will wear your heart out. With Gregor's drawing his last breath, you and I became the only surviving members standing in the area. Don't worry too much about us. I can take them back there and revive them. I knew mechanical ticking was all you could hear, but I did my best to communicate my message to her nonetheless. Tick tock, putty bob, putty honk.
알아요.
I know. You ended the conversation with not a word after. After a long period of awkward gloom, toxic gas finally disappeared.
이제 괜찮은 것 같네요.
Looks like it's okay now. Oh yeah.
도울게요. 가서 빨리 살리고 오죠.
I'll give you a hand. Let's go bring your people back to life. Also, Hopkins is a complete asshole, by the way, chat. Like, he was literally hired to help us. Instead, he backstabbed us and ran out. Who do you think is gonna be waiting for him out there? Like, I don't think Hopkins is gonna survive long. Saying that, Yuri took the gas mask off and calmly carried the sinners on her shoulders one by one. Your mom! he wishes it be your mom. Unsure what to say for her, I remained quiet. Oh, what are these? Ew, what are these? Doomsday clay dolls. Are you sure they're made out of clay? Oh, welcome back, John. We just died and came back. It's fine. Okay. Okay, that should take care of you. Okay, that'll take care of you.
일등대리 그레고로.
And we get number 4. Would green be better? Yeah, green will be better. Okay, that gives all the fast boys. And you guys just help out.
명령대로.
Oh, beautiful. Good job, guys. Yeah, I didn't know these guys can be, or at least I don't think they can get staggered. Okay, so our fastest is a lovely Hong Lu. So I'm gonna use blue. Second fastest. Yeah, let's use green. And third fastest. Yeah, let's use green too. That should power up the green. And that leaves you're attacking him. Okay, so you're gonna help out. Wait, is it gonna override? It will override. Oh, but red is better anyways. It's fine. Yeah, go for it.
처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
처리했습니다.
Kill them all! That's not killing them all. Damn it. I can bleed all over you. Oh, the music is still great, you know. But this is in quad music. Project Moon still knows their, you know, music game.
처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
것만 위에 그.
Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, let's go forward. We face abnormality that most likely caused many disasters in the facility. According to Yuri, these abnormalities used to be under strict supervision, kept in check by detailed managerial procedures. I didn't want to imagine what happened since the facilities faced closure. Well, these abnormalities responsible for killing all the employees.
아니에요. 아마 제 짐작이 맞다면
I doubt that. If my guess is right,
전방을 주시하십시오 관리자님. 아까랑 똑같은 놈이 하나 더 있습니다.
keep your eyes ahead, Manager. There's another one of them. Oh. That's a clay doll, but in Lobotomy Corporation uniform. A humanoid being wearing a head of the statue was sitting against the wall.
안녕. 너희도 제비뽑기를
Hi,
왔니?
are you here to draw your lot? Yeah, we did only do our lot, you know, but apparently I got the eagle luck today.
사원증을 다 모아서 주면 당첨자를 고르는 거야.
Gather all your IDs, social security, and your credit card number and give them to me. Then we'll find the winner. Bye, this is a joke. Do not actually do that. Its hand was barely grasping onto the strap of the employee ID card. Alex was the name written on it.
알렉스.
제정신이 아닌데. 당첨자 타령은 뭐야?
Wait, isn't Alex Yuri's friend? Gone nuts, hasn't she? And what's that babble about winners? Hello, Adelian, how you doing?
어떤 환상체들은 관리법에 정기적으로 희생물을 정해 바치라고 쓰여져 있었죠.
Some abnormalities demanded regular offerings as part of the managerial guidelines.
그쪽으로 가면 안 돼. 그것들이 곧 찾아낼 거야.
You shouldn't go that way. They will find you.
그리고 결국 인신공양에 있었던 거구나.
And the offering happened, didn't it?
네가 뽑을 차례야.
It's your turn to draw. Hello, Adelian. I think I had good luck with the draws today, Adelian. Offering?
인신 공양을 하지 않으면 어떻게 되는데요?
Hello, Tolk. How you doing? The gacha power was strong today. Yeah, apparently my gacha power was strong. On my 33 draws I got from the game launching, I got 1 rare character and 2 egos. 3 back. Did I get 3 egos? I thought I only got 2. I got Don Quixote, V-Corp, and 2 egos, didn't I? You can just get them Clippy Pup snails. Let me do a shout out. The 2 ego you got at 2% chances. I'll take them. But I did see that, you know, the higher tier ego are much more rare. What happens if no human sacrifice is made?
그건 몰라요. 관리법은 항상 철저히 지켜졌었거든요.
We never found out. We followed every procedure without fail. Sure.
탈출해서 닥치는 대로 사람을 죽이고 다녔던 건가요?
I guess it escaped and started killing people left and right.
그 환상체라는 놈 되게 졸렬한가 보네. 많은 뒤통수를 까고 다니나 보지?
That abnormality must have been one spineless bugger. Does it track victims in the back of the head?
그게 무슨 말이에요?
What do you mean?
단체로 눈이 삐기라도 했냐? 그건 사람이 낸 상처였어. 서로 한 대라도 더 때리려고 기를 썼더만.
Did I get jabbed in the eyes or what? These wounds were clearly left by humans. You could tell that they were beating the shit out of each other.
저 등신들은 지들끼리 치고받다가 뒤진 거야.
Those stickers killed each other in a fight.
왜 그런 건데요?
But for what reason?
뻔하지.
It's clear as day.
지부가 무너지고 한동안은 어떻게든 살아남을 거라 생각했을 거야.
Probably figured they could survive a while, even after the branch was buried.
꾸준히 사람을 바치기만 한다면 언젠간 구조가 될 수 있어.
Are you sure, Daniel? Because I looked at the probabilities and I've seen those, like the Aleph level ones have like 0.2% chance or something. We can take a look after we get out of the dungeon. Keep offering folks from time to time, and the rest might get rescued one day.
제비 뽑기로 몇 달은 버텼겠지. 일단 한 놈만 죽으면 잠깐은 버틸 수 있으니까.
Guess they kept the lot going for a few months. It was the safest way they could keep the things in chat.
근데 그걸 희생자가 고지고대로 받아들이겠냐?
Problem though. You think the one picked as the fall guy would gladly accept his fate? Lumber Company. Hello Nathan, how you doing?
내가 죽을 바엔 눈앞에 있는 놈 머리통을 터뜨리겠어.
If I was them, I'd rather strangle the bloke next to me. Which they did.
그럼 적어도 지금 내가 받쳐지는 일은 없을 테니까.
Better them than me, ain't that right?
뭐 그렇게 흘러갔겠지.
And the rest history, I bet. I'm doing good. How about you, Nathan? You say you're doing good, but are you doing better?
그러다 마지막으로 살아남아서 그들과 같은 석상을 뒤집어 쓰고 있으면.
And the last survivor put on the stone mask belonging to the statue heads.
인신 공양을 피할 수 있을 거라고 생각했군요.
believing they will save her from being sacrificed.
그럴 리가 없어요. 알렉스는 자기가 살려고 남을 죽이는 직원이 절대.
That can't be. Alex won't kill Alice just so she could live.
그걸 네가 어떻게 알아? 저놈이 진짜 알렉스인지 확실하지도 않잖아.
How do you know that? You can't even be sure that's actually Alex or not.
한 가지 조언을 해줄까?
Let me give you a tip.
그들이 직접 데리러 오기 전에 직접 걸어가는 편이 훨씬 편할 거야.
You'll be much better off going off on your own foot before they come take you.
이만 떠나지. 이자는 곧 숨을 거둘 거다.
Okay, I'll double check when I'm out of the dungeon. Maybe I looked at it wrong. Let's be on our way. This person will perish before long. While everyone else moved along, Yuri remained in place and continued to stare down the statue-clad individual.
네 잘못이 아니었어. 알고 있지?
It wasn't your fault. You know it's not, right?
날 두고 가, 유리. 제발 날 두고 가.
Leave me behind, Yuri. Please, leave me. Time to go. Pun! He said the thing! Sorry. Sorry. It was an emotional moment, but I was like, ha! He made a pun! Ooh, we have an event. Rummaging for corpses, looking for something. Relentlessly demands for an offering right ring in the ears. They look like they might jump us any second. It's about time. You see a dying person nearby, gasping for air. Should you offer this person up, or something? All I do is SP gain an ego gift. What? Huh? Okay, Chad, do you think I can take them? I mean, they're only clay dolls, right? Yeah, we can take them. Anger by inaction, the clay dolls attacked you. Win next battle to get the gift, Bloodied Masked Devotee. Kick their ass! Okay.
잘 되었으면 좋겠네요.
I'm just sad I can't take my tier for my 3-star Don Quixote. Oh, it's just this? Just another set of these guys? I think we got this. So next speed is you. So you just help out. Alright, go!
두렵지 않아요.
Ow! Damn it! Ow! No, no. One job! Did I not counter one of these? I might have fucked up the commands. Yeah, I feel like she shouldn't have gotten hit, but she did. Oh, she has an ammo counter? I guess she does have a gun. Yeah, help out with this one.
명령대로
Yes, it does, Nathan. It does have energy, unfortunately. Just win. You guys got this.
교전 시작. 목표 완전 무력화.
Did that stinky? Yeah. They definitely went for the typical gacha stuff. Okay, and plus I got a hero gift. All items gain +5 offense level and 5 defense. Give me that. So can you make generic mooks anymore in this? Not in this one, unfortunately, loot boxes. In this one we got 12, is this 12 or 14? We got these guys. The preset.
교정이라면
12,
알겠습니다.
okay. Sorry. I can't count. I'm a VTuber. We don't do math. Math is not part of a vocabulary. Yeah, this is a high quality fucking gacha game. Like, it even has apparently roguelike elements, which I haven't unlocked yet, but... That's kind of wild. This is gacha? Yes! This is a gacha game.
교정에 따라 실행합니다.
Oh, you barely won that. Yeah! Okay, we staggered you. So these guys don't stagger, these guys stagger. I guess it depends if you kill their body parts. Take out you. You take out you. You know, free speed. Yeah, finish off this guy. Yeah, you go for that. You help out with this guy. There you go. Okay.
교정에 따라 실행합니다.
Oh, good damage. Evens! Fucking, you guys see how many evens happened? Another even? Okay, no more evens. You didn't see anything? Yeah, they rolled 4 each time. Like, they rolled 4 like three times in a row. Both of them. Like, cling, cling, cling. Yeah, but when they fight each other, they roll for their attacks. And for each one of their attacks, they rolled 4, 4, 4. Kind of wild.
돌격합니다.
Yeah, finish them off.
흉터의 결과요.
것만예크.
Victory. Okay. And yeah, I didn't notice this since we went from backwards, we didn't get the story event happen again. Okay, we got the cafeteria. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boss fight time. We face up the man that the most likely caused many disasters in the facility. According to Yuri, these subnets used to be under strict supervision, kept in check by detailed managerial procedures. I didn't want to imagine what happened to the facility since the facility faced closure. Alright, we'll take the best we got. Oh, there's the announcers. Out of curiosity, how much you scared? I'd say I'm gonna get her, but you know. Just out of curiosity. Also, Gregor is an announcer. Okay, I'll take her best. At least what I consider the best. Oh, she's the last tier of the battle pass? Ah, okay, okay. Then I'm fine, because I did get the battle pass. Who else do we take? Let's take you.
이게 옳은 선택일까?
This boss? Oh boy. I don't like it when you guys go, this boss. Ooh. Prolium Fatale. The Doomsday Calendar. Well, shit, okay.
검은 아직 벼려 있어.
Okay, we can't attack the calendar yet.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
너무 쉽잖아.
Cha-cha-cha, I love it. Yeah, the man looks upset. It seems to want something, but what should we give? Oh. Now it's attacking. The only thing I'm gonna give you is oblivion! Sorry, I couldn't resist. I've been watching too much, Dragon Ball Z Bridge lately.
검은 아직 벼려 있어.
Okay, we're definitely gonna take some hits. He's the Goon Squad. You're not fire flashing that thing. I wish I could. Get out of here, I'm sorry. I could not resist.
반태 씨, 무슨 일이야?
Sag, my fire flash get denied. Give him pain.
지금은 두렵지 않아요. He could have penny his equipped ego. Hey Ravage, how you doing? Cha-cha! I love the cha-cha! There are many ways to calm one down, but this and melee seems to like gives the most. A fresh batch of blood might be able to appease it. Offer a clay doll. I don't have a clay doll. Offer a sinner. Ah, shit. Okay, so I guess if I took the clay doll from the last encounter, I could have had an offering for the boss. Which I do not. Guess we offer a sinner. It looks like one of the sinners will have to do a clay doll's job. Lust advantage. Which one's lust? Roja. Is green lust? Damn Wait, I need to memorize colors. Yeah, I don't think blue is lust. Lust is orange. Oh, we don't have it. Okay. Our first mirror 100% complete? Ah, congratulations, you did it! Okay, so this guy has a 100% chance to do it, because we need 6 or above, right? And this guy gets a 6 automatically. Am I seeing this correctly? Okay. It appears Lee Sang's blood was fresh enough. Satiated, the abnormality calmed down for a moment. Lee Sang loses 20 HP? Ah, goddammit! I'll pause the Doomsday Calendar gain 3 attack power down.
흉터는 경험이요.
Fresh enough, Dad. This is fine. Oh, it's staggered. Okay. Well, at least the hand is staggered. Oh, but also he's staggered. God damn it. Is anybody attacking our boy? He is getting attacked.
응? 뭐 필요한 거 있어?
Oh, we're gonna have free bleed on you next turn. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just a little bleed, you know. Just a little blood.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Ah, you failed! Oh, good counter! And we took out the arm. The other arm is staggered. I think we got this. Oh, is he still staggered? Holy shit. I guess he's still getting the suck.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
머리다.
Uh-oh. Did I do a bad? Start with the altar. Either reached second phase or might have misunderstood the situation a bit. It's pissed, brother! No! Shit, okay. At least our guy is back. It's mad, bro! It's mad, I ain't gonna take it. This is fine. Should he be attacking? Okay, hold on.
응? 뭐 필요한 거 있어?
Hold on. I'm getting 2 attacks. I can't do. Actually, I can. Hold on. You can. Brother! And you give it the cha-cha.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Oh, it's giving us fire? He doesn't let his bring everyone down. We have to make an offer to calm its wrath. Ah, shit! It's turned on. It's turned on the goddamn heater. It's wasting our power. Oh, that energy was enough to claim a new ego for the battle pass. Nice. Congratulations. Wait, hold on. So you 4, 4, 3, 1. You're staggered. Ah, shit. That's bad.
건
Okay.
아직 벼려 있어.
Okay, give it some love.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Oh, one down. Good job, guys.
자.
Cha-cha. To weaken the flame, you'll need to cool water. But since we aren't carrying any buckets of water, we should offer someone cool instead. That's not how it works. Peter can offer a clay doll. Oh, if you kill all the clay dolls? Ooh. What happens if you offer a clay doll? You give a live clay doll as a tribute. The flame shrunk to flicker. Okay, so you don't want to kill all the, you don't want to kill all the dolls. You want to keep some of them alive. I see. Sense a dangerous glow. Oh, this is targeting allies? Well, that's kinda bad. And nobody won the speed. Is this setting by the rules of Library of Ruina where, you know, the AoE attacks will always go first? Because if it's not, I could attempt to stagger it. But if it is, yeah, I think it probably is running by same rules. But you go after the main thing. Oh, it did go first. Okay.
자.
Yes, now I know.
너무 쉽잖아.
Oh, they're dead. The stars are twinkling. When they shine, they'll rob us all of our sight. What gift would the stars like? This thing is a very greedy thing. I guess we offer a sinner. It looks like one of the sinners will have to do a clay doll's job. Sloth. I think I definitely got sloth. Oh, this guy gets immediate success. 5 out of 15. Three stars are apparently bullshit. I'm madly suppressed.
멋진 전략이었습니다.
Oh, he died! Oh, that's Gregor! Damn it, Gregor. Fuck.
이 층에는 유독 구더기들이 많이 보이네.
This floor is crawling with the maggots. These bugs aren't so bad after the last floor's abnormality. Don't want anything like that ever again, though. Oh man, Gregor gets thrown bullied, chat.
그거 그렉이 들으면 기뻐하겠다. 안 그래 벌레 친구?
Sure, Greg would be glad to hear that if he were alive. Aren't you, Buggy Buddy? But Gregor wasn't paying attention to Rodya. He was dead!
아주 아까부터
Sorry.
소리 안 들려?
Don't you all hear something?
소리라면 계속 들렸잖아요. 로저 씨, 이 상황에서까지 배가 고픈 거예요?
You've been hearing a constant growl, Rodya. Are you really that hungry at a time like this?
그런 건 모르는 척하는 거야. 응?
Hey, you're supposed to let that kind of stuff slide. Please, girl?
아니, 그거 말고.
No, not like that. It's like... For the first time in expedition, Gregor walked ahead of the group and opened the door next to him, as if by some compulsion.
잠깐, 거긴 환상체 격리실.
Wait, that's a containment unit!
마치 그때처럼.
It's like that time. No, the door was already open. Gregor gazed in the shower of a golden light pouring from the room. Gregor!
우리 시간 여행이라도 한 걸까요?
Did we travel back in time? I see an overcast sky. Cries and screams twist and ring out in the distance. And in that sky, gunfire and artillery create a cacophony.
딱 보면 모르는가? 이곳은
Isn't it clear? This is
전장, 한복판.
the battlefield. A battlefield. The heart of it.
이건 꿈? 악몽? 왜 또다시?
You think it was lower but no false still. Oh, I'm sorry, Adelian. Maybe I should tell you I got actually a false ego. Am I dreaming? Or a nightmare? Why here again?
그러니까 왜 전장 한복판에 있냔 말이야? 함정이라도 빠진 거 아니야?
So why the hell are we in a bloody battlefield? Is this a trap or something?
아니요. 길을 잘 찾은 것 같군요.
No, we're on the right track.
멀지 않은 곳에 우리가 찾던 기술의 정수가 있습니다.
The essence of the technology we're looking for is not far from here.
황금거지요?
You mean the golden bow?
네. 다들 이곳이 언제인지
Correct.
알아보시겠나요?
Do you recognize when this was?
눈이라는 게 있다면 한눈에 알아보겠지.
Anyone with functioning eyes should know at a glance. I don't know. This is amnesia. I confessed.
관리자님은 모르는 게 당연합니다. 관리자님께서는 눈이 없으시니.
It's obvious you wouldn't recognize this measure. You don't have eyes that fit the conventional definitions. It's not because of that, you dummy.
그걸 변명이라고 하나요?
Is that the best excuse you have? Altis cleared her throat as if to mask her embarrassment, then turned her narrow gaze to the battlefield.
소속을 과시하는 듯한 형형색색 촌스러운 깃발들이 나부끼는 걸로 봐선
Judging from the colorful wave of garish flags showing off the fashions in play,
연기 전쟁이 발발한 지 최소 70일 후.
this is at least 7 days into the Smoke War. Ooh, Smoke War. I do know the Smoke War. A bit. But I didn't know that the G-Corps was participating in it.
입니다, 관리자님.
This concludes briefing, Manager. That's all she knows! Suddenly there was a tug at Heathcliff's coat from behind.
당신들 미쳤어? 어서 대피해! 저 폭탄에 노출되면 급격하게 노화가 진행된다고!
Are you out of your minds? You need shelter now. You'll age rapidly if exposed to that bomb's blast.
옆 초소 직원들은 지금 전쟁이고 뭐고 지팡이 없이는 걷지도 못한다니까.
The outpost next to us turned into a nursing home. They can't even walk without sticks.
대체 이 자식은 누군데 아는 척을?
Who the hell are you and why do you act like you know us?
그레고로 과장님, 고생 많으십니다.
Oh, Magic Gregor, my respect, sir. Oh, this is Gregor? He's cute! Damn, Gregor used to be a cutie. The bandage man snapped to attention and saluted Gregor as soon as he saw him. You.
저를 모르시겠죠?
Oh wait, no, it's not
혼자
Gregor.
관리팀
Never mind.
토마입니다.
I misunderstood. I thought he was introducing himself as Gregor. My bad. You will recognize me, sir. I'm Tama from Biomimetics Maintenance.
선발 대열에 계신 줄 알았는데 후방에 있었을 줄은 몰랐네요.
I thought you were part of the front unit. I didn't expect to find you here at the back. I was like, damn. I was like, damn, Gregor used to be a cutie pie.
합류를 해야 하는
he
거면 제가 도와드릴까요? 전 다리 특화형이어서 점프에는 자신이.
I only wait to the front. I could help you get there since the augmentations on my legs allow me to jump.
말만 들어도 징그러워.
That sounds gross. Tama looked at her with suspicion.
당신 방금 무슨 말을?
What did you just...
도마 대리 사원인가?
Hey, Tama. So you're assistant manager or regular staff?
네, 2등 사원입니다.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm assistant private, sir.
이쪽은 아직 시술된 지 얼마 안 된 직원이라 정신착란 부작용이 해결되지 않았어. 내가 잘 타이르지.
You see, she's a new hire and had a procedure not too long ago, so still getting over the confusion, you know. I'll give her a good talking to.
그렇군요. 아무리 그래도 전시에 준비도 안 된 직원을.
I get it. Occupation must be getting desperate, sending unprepared employees to battle.
미안하네. 내가 급히 데려갈 일이 있어서.
Yeah, we're sorry for trouble. We gotta take her somewhere real quick. Gregor practically yanked himself out of the conversation and hurriedly walked to Faust.
어떻게 된 거지, 파우스트 씨? 이건
Just what's going on, Faust? These are
내 기억이잖아.
my memories.
정확히는 자아 심도예요.
We're in the phantoms of your ego, to be precise.
당신의 마음속에 나 있는 하나의 길.
An open path in your psyche. In other words,
우리가 그레고르 씨의 마음 안에 들어오게 되었다는 뜻이죠.
we've entered your heart and mind, Gregor. Oh, this is interesting. I wonder if this is how it's gonna be, chat. We're just gonna be, taking a look at everybody's, past.
2층에는 유독 구더기들이 많이 보이네.
The floor is crawling with maggots. These bugs aren't so bad after the last floors up in Melody. Don't want anything like that ever again.
그거 그렉이 들으면 기뻐하겠다.
Wait, why are you repeating it? God damn it.
다들 아까부터
It's repeating itself, chat.
잠깐.
I can't skip it.
우리
Damn it.
딱 보면 뭐 전장.
이건
Yeah,
아니요, 멀지 않은
they could
구간입니다.
work out some
돈이란
bugs,
게-
chat.
그걸
Get it, bugs.
연기입니다.
당신들 옆초소 직원.
Yeah,
대체
mine.
저를 모르 선발 합류를. 당신. 네. 그렇군요.
Damn it. Sorry for skipping. I wish I could just skip all this altogether. It would be funny if we were just stuck watching this cutscene. But also sad. Oh, Gregor got restored? I guess even if he dies, as long as he reaches a checkpoint, he's fine. So yeah, we got Ebony Brooch. We got the Bloody Mask. And the first bell inflicts 1 burn to all enemies 5 times. Let's go down to the middle. A swarm of maggots were the first thing we saw by the next floor. Dead with a golden flash, we grew by the blurry sky, ringing the sounds of cans and shouts. Gregor's unstable voice let me know that this was a battlefield.
just checking something.
제가 원하는 대로 베어버려도 되나요?
토할 것 같아요.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
모조리 일렁이고 있어서.
Everything is wobbling.
심압이 높아지고 있는 것 같군요.
It would appear that the psychogenic pressure is rising.
하지만 무사가
But you should be fine.
불안한 악몽을 꾸었던 적이 있었던 것 같아.
Uh-oh. I think we're having a flashback within a flashback. And we're probably gonna have a flashback within another flashback. I think I once had an unsettling nightmare.
혹은 아직도 악몽을 꾸고 있는 것일지도 모르겠네.
Maybe I'm still in one now.
이 꿈, 이 공간에 존재하는 색이라고는 단 두 개다.
In this dream, there are only two colors in the room where I stand.
벽을 온통 뒤덮은 청색, 그리고 흔들리는 적색.
The blue covering every wall. And the dangling dot of red.
그리고 난 이곳을 나가는 방법에 대해 알고 있다.
I know how to get out of here too.
팔을 뻗어 무기력하게 흔들리는 사과를 조각내기만 하면 되는 것이었다.
All I had to do was stretch out my arm and cut the hanging apple.
흰색 가운을 입은 자들은 내가 그 조건을 이해하지 못하는 것처럼 보였는지
The people in blue coats seem to think I failed to understand that.
하루에도 몇 번씩 찾아와서 설명을 반복했지만
They would come in several times a day and explain to me over and over.
안타깝게도 내가 이해하지 못하는 것은 그런 것이 아니었다.
Unfortunately for them, that wasn't the part I struggled to understand.
마침내 이해하기를 포기하고 동강난 사과가 땅에 떨어지던 그때
When I finally gave up thinking about it, and the sliced apple fell to the floor,
닫혀있던 문이 열렸다.
the door was opened.
계기는 기억나지 않는다.
I don't remember what drove me to it.
정신적으로 너무 지쳐 있었던 걸지도 모르고
Maybe I was exhausted mentally.
그냥 체념하기로 결심했던 걸지도 모른다.
Or maybe I fought to resign myself to it.
어찌됐든 악몽에서 벗어나고 싶다는 생각을 했다는 것만
In either case,
제대로 기억이 난다.
what I do remember is my desire to break free from the nightmare.
드디어 해냈네. 그럴 줄 알았어. 성공적인 수술이었거든.
You finally did it. I knew you could. The surgery was successful after all.
앞으로도 그렇게 하면 된단다. 눈앞에 사과를 조각내는 거야.
You just have to keep it up. Chop up the
간단하지?
apples in front of you. Simple, isn't it?
아, 맞다. 15번째 생일을 축하해.
Alright, happy 15th birthday.
네,
Okay.
포기와 체념을 통해 벗어난 악몽.
A nightmare escape, renunciation, and resignation.
어느 날 아침 꿈에서 깨어나고 나니
One day as I woke from my unsettling dreams,
나는 한 마리 흉측한 해충으로 변해 있었음을 발견할 수 있었다.
I had found myself transformed into some hideous pest.
사과를 조각낸다.
I cut the apple in half.
어떤 건 딱딱했고 퍼석했고 물렀고
Some were hard, some
과즙이
crumbly,
많았다.
some were soft, some sappy. Oh, those weren't apples, those were people!
동네가 퍼질 때마다 가끔 구역질이 났다.
The sugary smell made me sick sometime.
깨달은 건 언제였을까?
At some point I realized something.
꿈에서 깨어났다고 생각했지만
I thought I woke up from the dream.
나는 여전히 악몽의 한가운데였다는 것을.
But I was still right in the middle of that nightmare. So anybody want to eat an apple? I sure am hungry for the apple. Okay, so you know, with the whole apple symbolism, the first level of the boss was the apple abnormality, right? The Snow White, or at least altered Snow White. The second abnormality was that clay altar, which means that, you know, you constantly had to offer something to the altar, which I guess in the symbolism might be, you know,
war, or you know, this corporation, they were constantly asking for something to get something back. I'm not good at symbolism, but that's how I see it. Oh, you're not gonna have a good time. Neither are you.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요. 좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요.
결정대로.
At least we staggered one of them. But so did it. They did to us as well. Oh shit. Human sacrifice, yeah, that too. Okay, these guys are definitely a tougher fight.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 되는 건 즐겁네요.
Are you doing the second dungeon? Tenochi, good luck. Man. She's getting her ass kicked. Punch! Okay, I'm liking our boy here. Yeah, our boy is doing some good work.
저 간다.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
처리했습니다.
Okay, so let's go. Yeah, let's go to here. In the battlefield, we fight soldiers with body parts and instincts just like Gregor. I couldn't tell where this was or who they were, but I got a feeling this was the product of the Golden Bow's influence.
또 전쟁터 한가운데.
Still in battlefield.
아까랑 같은 장소네요. 조금 달라졌지만.
In the same place as before, so something about it is different. There's a strong tug at Heathcliff's coat from behind.
당신들 미쳤어? 어서 대피하라고! 저 폭탄에 노출되면 급격하게 노화가 돼.
Is this repeating itself? Are you out of your minds? Get to shelter now. You'll age rapidly if you expose the bomb's blast.
옆둥지 직원들은 지금 전쟁이고 뭐고 지팡이 없이는 걷지도 못한다니까.
The nurse next to us turned into a nursing home. You can't even walk without sticks.
잠깐. 이전은 아까 그
Hold on, isn't he the same guy we just...
하지만 너무 걱정하지 마. 그레고르님이 계시니까.
It's not a problem because Magic Gregor's with us. Ooh, he's got a bug part now. Oh, I noticed he's more buggy now.
우리와 다르게 부작용도 적고 심지어 재생까지 가능하잖아요.
He doesn't suffer side effects like the rest of us. And he can regenerate his arm too.
실력으로는 누구보다 타고난 헤르만 이사님이 직접 손보신 분인데.
He was operated by none other than Herman, our most skilled director. A bug part where the eye used to be. Yeah, maybe this is like an alternative dimension.
그런 분이 후발 부대에 계시면 안 되죠? 제가 태워다 드리겠습니다.
Here should be the rear guard. I'll give you a ride.
뭔데? 가까이 오지 마.
What the hell? Get away from me. It's Morbid time. 4 pairs of wings are much for his back, clicking and twitching.
왜 도망가세요? 지사의 깃발을 들고 앞장서서 싸워주셔야죠.
Why are you running? We should raise G-Corp's banner and take the lead to the front lines.
난
I
한 번도 원한 적 없었어. 개조도 전쟁도.
I never wanted any of this. Not the procedure, nor the war.
앞장서서.
He is morbing. Take the lead, take it. Thomas' mouths open naturally, and a pair of long antennae began to grow over his face. You know, with this relation chat, you know, if you guys like my channel, make sure to follow.
또 싸워야 돼? 슬슬 속이 안 좋아지는데.
Yuck! We're gonna fight him again? My stomach's gonna turn. Isn't it already turning?
무슨 헛소리지? 명령 불복종자가 되고 싶은 건가?
Time to commit bug genocide. The bugger people. Where's the unfollow button? Ah, shit now. I already had way too many unfollows lately. What is this display of weakness? Then we should be punished for insubordination. Hello, Tabak. How you doing? Okay, thank you for reminding me, Tabak. Real bros commit war crimes together. Perfect quote for the situation. I think we should run here.
탁월한 계획입니다, 관리자님. 치고 빠질 때를 잘 아시는군요.
An excellent plan, Manager. You know when to strike and when to withdraw.
뭐 이런 녀석이 다 있어?
What the hell is her deal?
후퇴는 용납되지 않을 거예요.
The retreat is not an option.
이해가 되지 않아요. 전 직원들을 대상으로 개조가 이루어졌다고는 들었지만 이렇게까지 고약하진 않았을 텐데요.
You feel like you want to scream till you die. Everything else is just fine. Oh, I'm sorry, Tabak. I hope things calm down for you. Otis has our back. Yeah, Otis is the professional at Brown, though, is he? We need a yes woman, and she's it. I don't get it. I heard every employee in the corporation had modifications. They can't have been this foul.
사실과는 다소 다를 수 있습니다.
What we see here may differ from actual accounts.
그레고르 씨의 기억이 아닌 마음이 만든 길이니까요.
The path was opened by Geiger's feelings, rather than his memories.
마음속에서 아군들은 이런 모습으로 남아 있었던 거군요.
This is how he felt in his heart about his own allies.
그 둥지에서 모든 직원들이 개조 수술을 받았던 건가요?
Did all the employees in your wing receive the augmentation procedure? Are you finding a job they could apply for it? Why not? Was it too high requirements? Oh, application finish at 1 p.m. You can. Oh, try applying anyways. Apply anyways. Fuck it. Send them email manually. They'll probably still look at it. Like if you want that job, try anyways. The website is closed. Well, you know the company then. Find their HR email. Just be like, yeah, I'm sorry, I was a bit late, but I think I'd be perfect for this job. Yada yada yada. I mean, the worst I can say is no. Did all the employees in your wing receive augmentation procedure?
대부분.
Most did.
다들 동의하에 집도되었던 건가요? 이건 정말
Was it done with their consent? That's so.
회사 직원들은 동의를 구하고 인신공행을 했던가?
Did the people in L-Corp consent to offering themselves up to abnormalities?
그건 계약서에 명시가 되어 있었다고 했어요.
I heard that was written in the contract. And he just goes,
우린 알지 못했지만
yes, they did.
효율적인 관리를
Of course they
위해서
did.
그런 절차는 배제해야 한다고.
We were never properly informed, though. They said such routine procedures should be skipped for efficient management.
공포를 직면해야만 한다고.
That we should face the fear. Hey, Penguin, how you doing?
그러니까 입사한 직원들은 전부 자기도 모르게 동의한 셈이죠.
Well, not sure what I can say, Tabak. In the end, anyone who joined the corporation agreed to it, knowingly or not.
우리라고 달랐을까?
Can you guess how it went for us then? Yeah, how you doing today, Penguin? You seem in a good mood. You hear a faint voice. Please help! Do you follow the sound or? Ooh, let's check out the source of the voice. A soldier was crushed under rubble, gasping in agony. Please, just kill me! It hurts so much! You can't ignore this person. Who will be ordered to bring this soldier to peace? Pride advantage. So blue. Yeah, he's got a good chance. But you automatically succeed, but you have a high threshold. Actually, don't automatically succeed. Okay, pride advantage. Do it. As long as you don't roll... Yeah, okay, you got an 8. Thank you. The soldier alive was delivered a coup de grace by the knife. The human rhythm that rose through the blade soon ceased, and the soldier was eased into eternal rest. Thank you. The soldier's life was delivered a coup de grace by the knife. Oh wait, no. I need your meats! Why do you keep getting appropriately inappropriate quotes for the situation? But yeah, hope you and Sully doing well, Penguin. We got shotty dressing.
말했죠? 명령하시는 건 다 따른다고요.
All allies gain plus 10% max HP. Ooh, that's a good one. Apparently that was armor, chat. Yeah, you were getting your ass kicked, so we're not taking you. No Faust, chat. You kicked some ass though.
그대, 이 검이 필요하오.
You just flopped on the couch and enjoyed my nattering? Well, I'm glad you're good. Is Sully looking forward to me finishing the base game of Final Fantasy on Saturday? Because I am. Hello, Base Engine Lover, how you doing? Hope you're doing well.
명령대로.
Oh, I love the way this guy fights. I just wish I could pronounce his name. You're eating?
어떠냐?
다음 판단을 부탁합니다.
What you eating, Base Engine Lover? What's on the food menu?
시작한다.
것만 예.
처리했습니다.
Heathcliff, my lord. My lord. My one and only saint. Gas station breakfast burrito. I swore maggots were the first thing we saw the next floor. Then with the glowing flash revealed by blurry skies, where even sounds of cannons and shouts. Oh wait, we already read this.
그대, 이 검이 필요하오.
Oh, you're not having a good time with these guys. Uh-oh. That's better.
죄를 새겨주겠소.
Eat Yeoden, don't eat me! I'm hiding in a bug land in a battlefield. By the way, this is a gorgeous fucking game. Yeah, blue's better.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
흉터의 결과.
표적 무력화.
Does she not get her bullets back?
명령대로.
Don't keep us on sale? Only after the fight? Ah, okay.
것만 예 그.
No, I was just worried she didn't get her bullets back, I was just worried she didn't get her bullets back, you know, since last time I checked her. I was like, maybe a checkpoint. Should she get her ammo back at least? Oh, don't keep us on sale? Yeah, I want to get a game at some point. But I also need to save my money.
이게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Oh, this fight didn't go so well. They didn't even stagger anybody, and they staggered us. It's kind of a pain. Same.
돌격합니다. 공격.
Nah! It's fine, we're near a checkpoint. Heathcliff will be fine. He got binded to shit. His speed is so much down. It's ridiculous.
이제 간다.
But I think this is victory. Or maybe not. Oh! Yeah, if we got one more round.
이제 간다.
공격.
But yeah, well, what's everybody up to today? What you guys got the agenda? Is anybody looking forward to the grounded part of the stream?
흉터의
Because
결과.
I am.
쉽네. 쉽네.
You know, because after we've been bashing bugs, we can go back to bashing bugs. You're at work looking for another job. I hope you get it. I hope you get something. Okay, we're going to the checkpoint. It looks like we have an event.
안 오고 뭐해?
What's the delay, Yuri?
잠시만요. 가방에서 방독면이 떨어져서.
Give me a second, please. The gas mask fell from my bag.
이젠 쓸모도 없을 텐데. 군장의 무게만 늘리는군.
I don't see it serving any practical purpose now. You're leaving yourself down.
아야씨, 유품이잖아요.
I mean, it's Aya's memento.
N사 소속도 아니면서 세상에서 가장 의미 없는 짓을 하는군.
You indulge in the most pointless activity in the world, and you aren't even from Ancorp. Ancorp?
반대로 묶어야 돼요.
Tie the other way.
네?
Sorry?
매듭이요. 그렇게 묶으면 금방 다시 떨어질 거예요.
The knot. It'll come loose again if you tie that way.
배에서 안 풀리게 묶던 방법이 있었어요. 버스로 돌아가면 방법 알려드릴게요.
There's a sailor's knot I learned on the boat. I'll teach you how to do it back on the bus.
고마워요.
God damn it, Tenochi. No. No. Bad Tenochi. We need to have like a... I need like a spray... like a spray emoji. Not sure if Tolk's can. Not sure if Tolk has the spray emoji, but if I could spray you, I would spray you. Tenochi. Oh, thank you.
뭔데? 너네 뭔데 화목하고 자빠졌냐?
What now? Since when were you so friendly?
유리, 이렇게 된 거 림버스 컴퍼니 새 수감자로 합류는 어때?
Yes, let her join. I like her. You know what? Why did you join a company while you're at it?
제가요?
Me?
그건
I need to spray you when you're being a perv. Hey!
뻥.
Oi! Ow, my eye! Do we have a hammer? No! Oh no, Chat's hiding again. That's...
알아. 베르겔리우스나 그 윗선의 권한이라는 거. 그래도 말은 꺼내볼 수 있잖아.
I know. We need to get an okay for Virgilus or his superiors and all that. A little suggestion doesn't hurt.
글쎄요.
Look at the falling head. Ow! Rude! I wonder.
그리고 분홍머리가 회사의 마스코트로도 제격이거든. 어때? 어?
Plus, pink hair makes the perfect mascot to represent us. Come on. Would you give us some thought, please?
마스코트요?
A mascot? Yuri made us smile for the first time, albeit faintly. We made her smile. Oh, she fucking won't die. What John said for Carrot, I'll say for Yuri. Must protect. Also, this dungeon is long compared to the previous floors. And we get containments here, and a fight. Toma, the youthful soldier greets us as though this is the first time seeing us, and our surroundings are making less of a sense. Is this how Gregor viewed his past?
전쟁은 끝났다.
The war was over.
하지만 난 아직도 우스꽝스러운 포즈와 자신만만한 얼굴을 하고 있었다.
Yet my doppelganger was still holding a silly pose with a confident look on his face.
난 저런 표정은 짓지 않는데.
That's not the kind of face I'd make.
하지만 팔에 나 있는 털만큼은 역겹게 아주 잘 그렸군. 누가 그린 거지?
So I gotta give it to them for making my hair on my arm look as grotesque as it is real. Whose job was it?
유머가 늘었다.
I've grown fond of humor.
악몽 속에 오래 잠겨 있다 보니 살고 싶어 그렇게 된 모양이다.
Being consumed by the nightmare for so long must have made me crave liveliness.
쥐사 새끼들은 모조리 참수시켜버려야 돼.
Those scum from G-Corp, they should be all sent to the gallows.
누군가 중얼거리면서 바닥에 가래침을 뱉는 소리가 들린다.
Someone murmurs, spitting at the floor. Ew! Don't do that. That's one of the worst things you can do, Chad. You spit on the floor. Rude! Uncalled for. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
목소리의 방향이 어디로 향했는지는 쳐다보지 않아도 알 수 있었다.
God damn it. Good old Bell Brothers. That guy kicks my ass though. I could tell they were speaking two words without even looking.
그래서였을까?
Knowing that.
속이 메스꺼렸다.
I felt nauseous. Why am I being bonked again? Excuse me? Excuse me? Do I need to counter bonk? Do we need to send bonks back?
저기요, 괜찮으세요?
Sir, are you alright?
어이, 괜찮은 거야? 얼굴빛이 영 안 좋아 보이는데.
Hey, you look okay, babe? You don't look so well.
지하철이었는데.
I was just in the subway?
무슨 개소리야?
The hell you're blabbering about?
그래, 여긴 여전히 전쟁터야.
Greg, we're still in the battlefield. Gregor groped his pockets with stumbling hands, looking for a cigarette out of habit, but soon stopped. He done him as he did to me. All the sinners seem to have realized it now. Just testing, haha. Tenochi. Thomas is good to grab us to give us a warning any second now.
당신들
Toma! He's gone full morb! Are you...
토마 씨, 대사가 슬슬 지겨워져서 그런데 우린 미치지도 않았고 누아 폭탄은 안 맞을 거야.
Look, Toma, I'm starting to get sick of your pickup line. So say it once. We're not out of our minds, and the AG bomb ain't gonna hit us.
아니
No. Instead of elaborating, he points up.
나 살려달라고.
I need help.
죽고 싶지 않아.
I don't want to die. Oh! Wait, are those giant feet and hands? Toma was crushed to pulp before our eyes. Is this symbolism? There's only one thing to say in a situation like this. Run!
선원, 후퇴!
All troops retreat! We must stop everything we can to run. But the airborne hand is ever persistent and shows no signs of letting up. Talk to the hand!
곤죽행이 되겠어. 대책 없어 똑똑한 양반.
We're all going to be pancakes! Can you buy this smart one?
듣는 중이에요. 심상 속은 변수가 너무 다양해서 섣불리 결정하기 힘들기 때문에.
I'm listening. There are way too many variables to consider in the phantoms of the ego. I can't be hasty with my judgment. So when did this sinister on drugs? Can start to feel like that. Well, remember the toxic gas. Yeah, we may have helped too much of it.
진정한 영웅은 어떠한 고난에도 굴복하지 않지.
There's no cause for hesitation. Until here succumbs to no hardships.
난 묵사발이 되어버린 시체는 옮길 마음이 없는데.
I don't want to recover a flattened body.
아, 미안 단테. 당신 보고 한 말은 아니야.
Oh, sorry, Dante. Didn't mean like that. He was tempted to say something back to her. But I figured now was not the time to keep my mouth shut. So Ava could focus on hunting. I wish that was me. I mean, what? I'm gonna get bonked. Yes? Click?
아직도 생각 중이신가? 모르는 건 없다며.
Still thinking, are you? Yeah, well, all you know is Miss Know-It-All.
당장의 해결책을 물어본 거라면 네, 아직 얻지 못했어요.
If you're asking for an immediate solution, then yes. I've had to come up with one.
확실한 건 이 근방에는 황금가지가 존재하지 않는다는 거예요. 그랬다면 단테 씨가 조금 더 적극적인 반응을 보였을
The only thing
때
I can say for Sunny is that our objective is not nearby. Dante would have responded strongly otherwise. I would? Me?
장난해? 지금까지 겨우
We're
알아낸 게 그거야?
fucked! Are you joking? That's all you got? Heathcliff furrowed his brows, ready to snap at the unhelpful savant. But a sudden close shave with a massive palm made him focus his energy on his legs, rather than his mouth. Click.
그레고르 씨?
뭐야? 왜 갑자기 멈춰?
Whoa, hey, why the hold up?
알 것 같아.
I think I see it now.
이것이 내 세계라면.
If this world is a product of my mind. Gregor took a breather, then looked up at the sky.
우리들은 저 손을 피하면 안 돼.
We shouldn't turn away from that hand.
기어이 마탱이가 가버렸냐?
Did you finally get the crackers or what?
그레고르,
확실한가요?
Gregor, are you sure?
지금까지 뭐 하나 내 의지대로 살아본 적이 없었어.
My own free will never played much of a role in my life.
이건 역시 저항 자체가 무의미한 공간이라는 거겠지.
It only makes sense that resisting is meaningless in the reflection of my mind.
그렇다면 저항을 그만두는 게 해답일지도 몰라.
In that case, letting the inevitable happen might be the answer.
진심이냐? 다들
Are you all serious?
별다른 방법이 없잖아요. 다들 지쳤다고요.
It's not like there's any other way. We're all exhausted.
그리고 말이지, 저 손톱 말이야.
Besides, look at that. The paint on its nails.
저런 무늬의 매니큐어는 흔하지 않다고.
You don't see that kind of polish just anywhere.
손바닥의 주인이 그 사람이 맞다면 절대 날 포기하지 않을 거야.
If that hand belongs to who I think it does, she will not stop chasing us. It's my wife!
파우스트 씨, 당신 이게 내 마음의 길이랬나?
Faust, you said this is the path to my heart, right?
그렇다면 확실할 거야.
Then I can tell you this for sure.
내 마음의 길은 이 이후로는 막다른 길일 예정이거든.
It's about to hit a dead end.
악몽 길도 그 사람의 통제 밖으로 벗어나 본 적이 없었으니까.
Be it nightmare or the road, I never went straight for that woman's control. Who the hell is this guy you're talking about? And what does he mean by a nightmare? As much as I want to ask him.
될 대로 다르지.
Might as well. Soon enough, the giant hand cast its shadow over us, descending. Just before it reached us, it stopped to hold us in its grasp. Everything went dark. I felt a disorienting nausea of being lifted into the sky. While everyone else was suffering from it, Faust and I were the only ones standing straight. I noticed the battlefield has changed into something familiar. Are we out of it? Well, there was a narrow passage. A swarm of cockroaches crawled into the way. Our resting visage is almost revolting. Do you walk past them, or carefully move past the ghost swarm? Enough is enough. Crush the cockroaches with the sinners. Gregor loses a lot of SP. Begin a combat counter. Win to gain an ego gift. Sorry, Gregor. Sorry, Gregor. Gregor turned away from the carnage, discontent. Soon after, a crowd of angry bug soldiers came charging after us. He's fine. A fasted fragment. Okay, he's not fine. He'll be fine though. You know, he just needs to help out in the fight. It's fine, right, chat?
표정이라면 따르겠습니다.
Speaking of chat. What you guys been up to?
죄를 새겨주겠어.
You're playing?
표적 무력화.
You could replay Lobotomy Corp? Ooh. I do want to replay Lobotomy Corp too at some point. I want to get the perfect save. I mentioned that before.
명령대로. 처리했습니다.
I thought you did. Nope, not yet.
명령대로.
I want to replay it so I can get the perfect save. Hello, Quad. How you doing? Oh, decide to turn allies with 50% or less health heal 5% HP. Oh, that's good. That's a good gift. Yeah, it's a really good gift. You doing okay?
최선을 다해 임하겠습니다.
Well, I'm glad. Oh, these are actually abominations. I mean, abnormalities. Oh, it's currently time to play without starting days? Oh. Challenge run. Oh, everyone's going after Gregor? That's kind of bony. Like, you're the fastest one. You take care of him. Okay, this one's the slowest one. Care of him. Can you intercept this lad? I think we got everybody. There we go. Oh, immediate stagger. I'm proud of you guys. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, hold on. Okay, do a staggered, so this is gonna be pretty easy. Yeah, you two finish off the guys in the back, hopefully. You're taking the balls!
혈이 난다오.
We don't need them balls in our schools and battlefields. Oh, those are really low rolls. Maybe our main man here wasn't the best choice to fight this thing. Ah well. Get him. You know, I think I could make a full Recorp team almost for these dungeons. I was very fond of Recorp in Library of Ruina. Choo choo, we're going back because I want to do all these fights. Choo choo.
그대, 이 검이 필요하오.
Like, is there any point in me doing all these fights? Apart from getting some experience. I mean, like I said, I won't say no to experience. We're actually super fast. Okay. I can't do that. Yeah, we're gonna switch. Is blue better? Blue's a little better. So we're attacking him. Okay, yeah, this won't be the best turn, I think.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Oh, good.
흉터의 결과요.
Cha-cha!
처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
Yeah, just finish it off.
통을 박살내줘.
Easy.
것만 예크.
두렵지만요.
Oh, you go all the way back? Okay. Num. Num, num, num. Nim, 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 nim. Yeah, let's use our favorite Don Quixote.
이번 지휘도 부탁드립니다.
You talk to the hand cause the face ain't listening. Feels like a lot of time has passed, but it's been only 2 hours. I'm still in the dungeon after 2 hours. I don't know if I'll be out of here by now, but nope. Okay, may have to do this a bit differently. That's everybody fighting their own thing. Oh, good hit. Yeah, that was a mediocre hit.
혈이 난자오.
Again, the balls are weak against blunt. There it is, chat. You want to handle some balls? Use blunt force trauma. Oh god, I'm divorced VTuber, chat.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
허점을 찾았습니다.
You're fired. Nuts to that.
시작한다.
것만 예크.
쉽네.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
다음은 어디입니까?
By the way, for anyone who's playing this game, how many levels do you need to get to the first upgrade for your characters? Just out of curiosity. Because some of these guys have been kind of leveling through the dungeon here. Oh, is this a normal fight? I think this is a normal fight. Okay. Take you. Not you. You suck against fighting bugs. You're pretty bad too, but we'll take guns. Excuse me.
최선을 다해 임하겠습니다.
Sorry for the sneeze. One-star store progress.
명령대로.
표적 무력화.
2 or 3 need resources. Gotcha.
교전 시작합니다. 표적 무력화.
Damn, you got super staggered. My boy got wrecked, chat.
로저.
He got sent back to Shrek and pulverized. Oh, they actually had a commander in them. Okay, I didn't even notice they had a, you know, the big head honcho.
표적 무력화.
The one thing I don't understand is why don't they just let us, you know, fight all these guys, you know, like we fight them in the melodies. You know what I mean?
명령대로.
흉터의 결과요.
목표 일시 무력화. 목표 완전 무력화.
Would be kind of nice, you know, if you could. Alright, with the checkpoint, chat. I think it's time for the boss fight. The massive handful of Gregor's memories took us back to the containment unit. Getting out of the battleground doesn't mean the end of the war. However, the golden bow is still ready to be claimed. Oh, the goal is here, chat. But I think we're gonna fight Gregor's wife. So of course we're gonna take Gregor with us.
최선을 다해 임하겠습니다.
단테, 이 격리실압 여태까지 만난 것들과는 다른 느낌이 들지 않나요?
Dante, something about this containment unit seems different from the others. Does it not? Yeah, it really does. Wait, is this?
네. 황금가지가 뿌리내린 환상체가 있을 거예요.
Yes, this is most likely where we can find the abnormality in which the golden bow has taken root.
그래도 다 온 모양이구만.
But did it manage to come this far, huh?
그레고르 씨,
See, Gregor.
버스로 돌아가면 카론한테 지도 보는 법을 알려줘도 될까요?
When we go back to the bus, can I teach Karen how to use a map? Oh no, please, Yuri, no. No, Yuri, do not raise the flags. No! No! No!
그래. 카론이 좋아할 거야.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm sure she'll like it.
그럴 리가요.
I doubt that. No. Do not raise flags. Do not raise flags. No! Flag waving in the wind. Sinclair shook his head, then dry retched afterwards.
돌아갈 곳이 있다는 건 좋은 거네요.
It's nice to have a place to go back to. Ow! You just shoved the red flag. I just deep-throated the red flag. That's how big of it was. How big of it was. No, not a red flag. A death flag. Ooh, the golden apple though. It looks kind of derpy. Maybe the golden ball lies inside the apple. Game poise next turn. Game haste next turn. Why? Why aren't you hitting? Okay, no, you're fine. Nay. Creamy bell. Okay, red is bad. Okay, blue is a bit better. When hit by attack, take fixed SP damage but affects potency. Someone bonk him. An apple a day keeps the apocalypse away? I love the shooting. Cha-cha! Oh, this apple gets staggered. Okay, I'm guessing it's not gonna be this easy. You know what? Take it out. At least in this game we don't have to save cards. Someone bonk him. No, Chad is nice. Chad would never bonk me. Oh, we broke the apple. The apple's body broke, and the raging fruit still grew. Could the golden bow really be in there? I'll go check it out, Yuri said to the others. No! Stop! Stop! Yuri, no! Let the professionals handle it! You fool! The sinner with the bug arm seemed nervous about this. Does he want to go with her, perhaps? You can't just send Yuri out there alone. What sinner will be able to keep her safe? Sloth. Okay, good thing we... Yeah, good thing we, brought you. Yeah, Gregor, keep her safe. The fruit's cracked shell suddenly began to rattle, as if it would jump at any moment. God damn it, you stupid fucking girl! What the hell are you doing? Oh god, this is a monstrosity. Gregor managed to escape, but it seems Yuri couldn't. The fruit's flesh melted to form a new body. Gregor, you had one job! Don't feel too guilty about it. One last life is better than two. Yo, son of a bitch! The game was like, oh, it's fine. And then you're attacking me. No, don't you attack me. I'll attack you back. Don't compliment me about this strategy. Fuck you! Why did she go and investigate, you stupid girl? The abnormality devoured Yuri one bite. Son of a bitch! Make me care for her, do you? Stupid game. She was gone without a trace. I can save the other sinners, but there's nothing I can do about Yuri. Ah, you bitch! Without a word, Gregor hacked the stash away of abnormality. Yeah, that's how I feel. As if he expect to find Yuri unscathed by slicing the apple open. I'm guessing we're not saving her. Oh, so this is a monstrosity. Holy shit. I like the music though. Music is blasted. You're gonna pay for what you did to our bean.
검은 아직 벼려 있어.
단테 씨, 무슨 일이야?
Ooh. Okay, that's better, but not good. Last one left. Yeah, you're gonna need to intercept that one. Ooh, that's not good.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
I love the design for this monster. The false apple, chat. Oh, she did it! I think he got staggered. Slice it open. Oh, and I'm guessing it's in the shape of an apple because of, you know, the apple allegory Gregor made. Damn it, Gregor! This is like imagining the Puff Marshmallow Man. You fucked up! Music is rockin', chat. I love it. Just wait till we get to the MIDI tracks, I suppose. Oh, okay. Ugh. Well, that didn't end well. He got entangled. Oh! That body part went bye-bye. And gets the paralysis going. Good. Ugh. I think we got this, chat. Next time this unit is hit, take 5 fixed damage. Oh, that's kind of annoying. It's immobilized. Take it down. Take it down.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
This is for you, you son of a bitch. Take 1 fixed SP damage. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what? Let's go. It's gonna get colorful, chat. Ah. If we had 1-5, we could have got all ego, chat. No matter. Bankai. Which one are you attacking? Gregor. take on this guy. And sadly, you do one person without ego. Good luck.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Eat ego, bitch.
무엇이라 생각하시오?
This is for Yuri.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
Oh, we didn't even get to the fourth ego, chat. The mass of maggots falls apart in a hail of silent screams. Beyond that, I see a wave of radiant golden light. Is that a golden bow? Just as I begin to approach it, the apple begins to tremble.
저 혹시 림버스 컴퍼니에서 오신 분들
Ah, now she's gonna torture me? Excuse me, are you people from Limbus Company? Yuri, you okay? Even though I had clearly seen her devour her, I couldn't stop myself from asking.
버스로 돌아가면 카론한테 알려줘도 될까요?
When we go back to the bus, can I, Karen, how to? And then I saw a glimpse of the pink locks of hair that Roja took a liking to. Ah, son of a bitch. Now you're gonna torture us. Ah! I'm gonna ram all my ego down your throat. Yuri sat stood motionless, facing Gregor. Her face was upright. However, the Yuri we knew and accompanied was always hunched over. She slouched at all times, as though it were the sole surviving obligation to carry the wills of her late colleagues. Given that I can warn her with confidence, that isn't Yuri, Gregor.
그래. 내 생각에도 그런 것 같아.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think you're right. Gregor accepts it calmly. He then outstretches his arm, sending it flying towards Yuri. Yet it soon stops traveling.
죽고 싶지 않았어요.
I didn't want to die. No. Cut her down, Gregor. I don't know if it's the right thing to do as the manager.
그 누구도 죽고 싶어 하진 않았어요.
None of us wanted to die. But I had to shout at Gregor now to stop him from being ruined. Cut it now!
죽기 싫어요.
I don't want to die!
이건
This is... The luminous hand stopped right before reaching the civilian's throat. I pulled against it with all my might, but it wouldn't budge. But police pay me! I'll give you all my money!
여자를 놔줘. 아니면 대응 공격을 하겠다.
Let the woman go, or I'll have to stop you by force.
내 팔을 잘라줘. 어서!
My arm! Cut off the arm now!
다시 말한다. 놔주지 않으면
This is your final warning. Release her now or...
달라고!
Just do it! As the dismembered arm falls to the ground, she slides down the wall gasping. However, peace doesn't last long. The arm starts degenerating from its twitchy stump. Wait, the arm itself? Uh-oh.
괜찮으십니까?
Are you alright, sir?
가까이 오지 마. 가까이 오면 안 돼.
No, stay away from me. Don't come any closer. The ingrown arm rushes forward, as if we remember the pain it suffered mere moments ago.
그레고로 과장님, 항상 존경하고 있습니다.
You have my utmost respect, Magic Gregor, sir.
존경하지 마. 난 내가 원해서 참전한 것도 아니야.
You really shouldn't. I didn't fight in the war because I wanted to.
그럼 난 도대체 어쩌라는 거예요? 살아남은 게 죄예요?
What else am I supposed to do? Is it wrong that I survived?
그냥 살아가 제발. 우리가 원해서 이 비극 속에 떨어진 거 아니잖아.
Just live on, please. It's like we got ourselves into this mess voluntarily. Oh, I guess, yeah, Gregor and Yuri did have like a connection as being the survivors.
끝에 끝에서 결실을 목전에 두고 멈추다니 실로 개탄스럽군.
Who's that? Having come to this end, only to be stopped just before your labor bears fruit. How regrettable.
뭐 우리야 좋지. 잡지 않은 기회는 유찰될 뿐이야.
Well, we'll take it. Opportunities left unclaimed will only become null and void. Yuri's head fell to the ground. He wasn't Geiger's doing. Your mouth opens to let something out. It was a tree branch radiating a bright golden glow.
가지를 찾고 있었니?
Seeking the bow, were you?
당신
You.
생각보단 좀 작다. 그치?
A bit small, isn't it?
난 헤르만이라고 해. 앞으로 자주 보게 될 거야.
I'm Herman.
왜냐하면
We'll be seeing each other often. The reason being,
우리는 가지가 필요하고 너희는
we
가지를
need
찾을
those
수
bows. And you are capable of finding them.
너희는 죽지 않지만
You won't die,
너희를
but
죽일
we
거야.
will kill you. Herman nudges Yuri's head with her foot.
물론 지금은 말고
You won't be now, though.
황금 가지는 우리 쪽에서 안전하게 수거해 갈게.
We'll take good care of the golden bow you found.
구보, 나의 벗. 이곳이 그대가 선택한
Oh,
길이오.
looks like we got some rivals going on. Gubo, my dear compatriot. Is this the path you chose?
맞아. 이젠 몇 안 남았지.
Indeed it is. Only a few remain now.
오랜만이네. 형,
It's been a while, brother.
네 옷에 더러운 냄새가 나는 거 알고 있어? 지금 꼴을 가족들이 봤어야 했는데.
Do you know how filthy your clothing smells? If only your family were here to see you stay.
아주 만남의 광장이로군.
Some reunion this has turned out to be.
내가 준 선물은 잘 간직하고 있어, 아들?
How are you treating your present, my son?
고작 이런 꼬락서니가 되라고 준 건 아니었는데.
I didn't invest in you just to see you in such a mess.
바란 적 없어. 한 번도.
Oh, this is your mother? Oh, so the hand symbolism was his mother's symbolism. I never asked for this, not once.
그래도 포장지는 마저 뜯어야지.
You should at least finish unwrapping what I gave you.
고작 그 능력이 내가 준
How was the
전부가
doctor?
아니거든.
Yeah, I suppose she sees herself as the mother figure. That little arm isn't all there is to it.
자, 인사는 여기까지.
Yeah, actually, funny enough, I think that 3-star Gregor on the banner you can pull for might be what she means. Like, I think that's the dimension where he fully unlocked his powers, potentially. Alright, now, that's enough greetings. The man who introduced himself as Yahuan clapped twice. Was it Yahuan? Then everything went dark. Like waking from a long nightmare. The early dawn greeted us. After some time passed.
쉬운 임무라고 생각했는데.
And I immediately disappointed Dad. And I thought this would be an easy mission for you.
눈앞에서 황금 가지를 빼앗기고 당당히도 복귀했군.
After allowing the golden bowl to be taken before your very eyes, you had the gall to walk here with your faces up.
나의 과대평가였나?
Have I overestimated you? Maybe a little.
파우스터 씨, 변명이라도 해보는 게 어떨지.
Why don't you give me an excuse, Miss Faust?
불멸만이 해답은 아니더군요.
As it turns out, immortality wasn't the solution to everything. Yeah, I don't think he's happy.
당신은 할 말이 없습니까, 단테?
Anything to say for yourself, Dante? There was another group going after the golden bow. You had to have known this. So why did you warn me?
황금 가지를 노리고 왔던 다른 세력에 대해 물어보네요.
They're asking after the other faction that saw the golden bow. Faust placidly laid my words to Virgilus.
설마 내게 책임을 묻는 겁니까?
Don't tell me. You're holding me responsible?
되묻죠, 단테. 아무런 위협 세력이 없는 곳에 12이나 되는 자들을 내려보낼 이유가
Tell me then, Dante. Why would we bother sending 12 whole combatants to a place with no threats? Okay, I know you're you had big dick man, but come on. You could have at least been like, be careful, there might be other guys going after the bow.
해결사까지 추가로 고용해가면서 말이지.
After hiring fixers to guide them too. Stop gaslighting me, Mr. Virgilus. But don't kill me either. That's
됐어, 관리자 양반.
enough of that magic, but
그건 내 탓이야. 책망하려면 나에게.
It's my fault. If you want someone to blame, I'm right here.
걸작이군.
How fascinating.
만난 지 얼마나 되었다고 벌써부터 전우의 냄새를 풍기는지.
Built a sense of camaraderie between you already.
뭐 피차 한 배에 묶인 자들끼리 감싸주는 게 나쁘다곤 하진 않겠지만.
Well, I suppose it's not too bad to cover up for each other since you're all in the same bus.
지부를 감싸주는 게 무능함을 가릴 수 있다고 착각하진 않아줬으면 좋겠어.
Just know that sticking up for one another doesn't make up for incompetence. You witnessed disclosure effect twice in the same fight by same character? Oh no.
연락이 왔습니다. 애프터 팀의 특별작전 사과가 지하로 진입, 작전을 수행한다고 하네요.
We got a call. And the team's backup section 4 had just gone underground for their job.
그래, 그래야겠지. 남은 애고와 환상체라도 회수해야 할 테니.
That sounds about right. Someone has to salvage the ego and the abnormalities left there.
정작 중요한 정수는 이렇지만 말이야.
Real ashamed that the essence got lost though.
뒤끝이 길군.
This is getting excessive.
전장에서 실패는 을에 있는 법이다. 목표를 달성하지 못했다면 다시 작전을 세워 재투입을 할 뿐이지.
Failure is a common thing in the battlefield. If the objective wasn't met, you devise the plan and redeploy.
첫 작전에서 너무 많은 걸 바라는 게 아닌가? 관리자님은 첫 지휘라고는 믿을 수 없는 성과를 보여주었다만.
I'm sure it wasn't your expectation that we're too high for our first mission. I will have you know that our manager's performance was nothing short of outstanding.
이쯤 해두지. 뭐 아주 틀린 말을 한 것도 아니니까.
I suppose we'll leave it at that. You're not entirely wrong.
그렇죠.
Certainly. There seemed to be an uncanny tension between Virgilus and Faust. But right now, I have neither the energy nor the willpower left in me to get inquisitive. The bus seeked to blood with all these stains and gore on our outfits. None of us tried to open the windows. And no one had the urge to have a change of clothes either. All of us just sat in place, dwelling in silence. Gary had the most defeated look of them all, staring out the window. Then he suddenly went to hang something from his pocket, near the windshield on the bus.
벌레 양반, 메피의 머리에 뭘 매단 거야?
But guy, what did you put in Mephi's head?
유품.
A memento. Oh, the mask.
두 사람의 유품이다.
Something that belonged to the two.
딱 유리시만한 여동생이 있었거든.
I had a sister just about your age.
그냥 그랬었다고.
That's all there is. I could still give him a pep talk, but that quickly disappeared. Ishmael wore a grieving look. Sinclair was quietly weeping, and Roger let a distressed sigh. If they couldn't offer him any encouragement, what good would I do?
결혼 시야에 방해가 되진 않겠나?
Karen, won't this get in your way?
카로는 괜찮아.
Karen'll be fine. She's a good being. When she's not running over people.
그래, 출발하지.
Alright, let's hit the road.
부릉부릉.
The bus slowly grumbled forward. The Gas mask hanging by the windshield, wave like an ornament. Wait, we're getting credits for chapter 1? Damn. Are we even getting a lyric song? Okay. I mean, we still got at least 2 more chapters. I beat the game, guys! Just half of chapter 1. No, it isn't. Bum, 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 bum. They spent enough money for the happy end. Screw you, Kirk! Happy end, my ass! Bruh. Everyone's miserable. Good job. And now I know where Ken's screenshot comes from. Now I know where Ken's screenshot comes from. In the other Discord. Literally embodiment of we won, but at what cost? True. My man's got lungs. Look at the first-hand chapter song. Well, we beat the first chapter.
관리자님 덕분에 승리를 거둘 수 있었습니다.
Basically at the uptide. Oh wait, I guess a whole bunch of people got leveled up. Basically a Fred spun. You give me that. Give me that.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
Song gets tutorial finished. I mean, you're not wrong. It was a tutorial. Have Honglu and Bells one time? I did I? Did I have him? No 1-star is upgrade via store's progress. Fair enough.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
And now we're going to J Corp. Yixiang is in Honglu. I swear I used everybody in the fights though. Whoops, I guess. Going to the casino? Oh boy. The chill air. What do you introduce us to the upcoming destination? Where could next Golden Bow be? Time for more misery, chat. Are you guys ready? The bus wasn't all that lively. I could hear Roger's occasional quips. And the Heathcliff starting pointless quarrels with someone. Probably Don Quixote or Sinclair. And Yoshu demanding a source of heat to light her cigarette. Having run out of lighter fluid. Amidst the gripes and disorder, Gregor was pretty much the only sinner I could rely on willingly turn the mood around. Oh shit! I think I actually skipped him. Can I check the conversation? Okay, he didn't say anything. Yeah, we didn't miss much. But now he was one of the quietest. He was just staring out through the window, seemingly lost in deep thought. One thing was for sure. If anyone were to blame for trashing the mood on the bus, it'd be Virgilus. The road to the Golden Bow was an awfully arduous one, putting us on the brink of death, and some past that. Several times, not to mention the occasion when we almost ended up unemployed. Yet Virgilus refused to see from our perspective. Given the circumstances, it's so natural for sinners to be palpably disgruntled. Tired of silent treatment, Ishmael spoke up.
이제 다음 장소는 어디인지 정도는 말해줘야 되는 거 아닌가요?
Could you at least tell us where our next station is now, at least?
아, 실례했군.
Oh, sorry about that.
너희에게 임무를 설명해줄 가치가 있을지 고민하던 참이었어.
I was wondering whether briefing the mission to you miscreants would be worth the effort.
나 서운해지려고 해. 기대에 못 미치는 자식일수록 더 품어야 된다는 거 몰라?
You're hurting me with your cold shoulder. Don't you think that kids falling behind need more love?
간곡히 부탁하건대 이번만큼은 망신을 시켜주지 않으면 좋겠어.
Yeah, let me plead you not to embarrass me this time.
오합지졸을 데리고 소풍 가는 교사로 보이고 싶진 않으니까.
I sure don't want to look like a teacher taking a bunch of grade schoolers out for a picnic. I love a picnic.
특히 우리 로지온에겐 기대가 더욱 커. 이번엔 훌륭한 가이드가 되어줄 수도.
I have high hopes for you in particular, Odeon. You might just make a good guide for this story. Okay, is this Odeon's chapter?
응? 내가 대단하다는 건 알고 있지만 모르는 곳까지 가이드하기에는.
I know I'm a big deal, but I don't think I can be a guide for a place I don't know.
걱정 마. 익숙하다 못해 친숙한 곳일 테니.
No worries. We're headed to a location you should be more familiar with.
돈에 잠길 수도 말라 죽을 수도 있는 환락의 둥지.
A nest of hedonism, where you can drown in money or be drained of everything you have.
J사다.
J Corps. Great, even Roger has gone quiet now.
뭐 이참에 한탕 두둑하게 챙겨보는 것도 나쁘지 않겠지.
Yeah, well, it won't be so bad to win big at it while we're at it.
야, 도착하면 아무나 깨워라.
Oi, someone wake me up when we're there.
공교롭게도 이번엔 지부 앞까지 모셔다 두진 못하게 되었습니다, 손님.
Coincidentally, the bus will be unable to take you right to the branch office building this time, dear passenger.
카론, 정차.
Park it.
카론?
정차가 뭐야?
What's park? Oh no, we don't have Yuri to teach her how to drive anymore.
멈추란 뜻이다.
You mean stop?
멈추는 건 빨간색. 카론이 맛없어 하는 빨간색.
Stops are red. Red is bad to Karen. Grumbling, Karen hit the brakes without warning, sending most of the sinners flying face first in the seats ahead and flinging others off theirs. I was, of course, powerless against inertia. A cacophony of complaints and shouts erupted. Although I didn't get to hear the sinners' ramblings in clear detail, I'm willing to bet half of them were profanities, so maybe I'm better off not knowing.
힘이 넘치는 건 좋군. 내려.
Good to see you're full of energy. Out!
목적지까지는 한참 남았던데. 아, 택시를 불러줄 건가요?
Destination still seems rather far. Will you call a taxi for us?
파우스트 씨가 자세히 설명해주겠지만 이번엔 지난번 임무와는 많은 차이가 있을 겁니다.
As Miss Faust will explain detail, this mission is going to be quite different from our last, Dante.
왜냐하면 이번엔 황금가지를 탈환해야 할 곳은
This is because the location of the Golden Bow
카지노의 지하니까.
is in the underground casino. Underground of a casino, okay. I thought it was an underground casino, but no, it's underground of a casino.
설마 저 골목 한가운데에 있는 번쩍번쩍한 건물들인가?
Do you mean to tell us is among the brightly lit buildings in the center of the street?
그래, 저것들 중 하나다.
That's right, it's one of those.
지난번 잠입했던 로보토미 지부는 오랫동안 방치된 곳이었죠.
The lobotomy batch facility we had infiltrated last time was one of those that's been neglected for quite some time.
그럼 그게 특수한 경우였다는 뜻인가요?
So you mean that was the exception?
이렇게 보면 머리를 굴릴 줄 아는 직원이 없는 것도 아닌데 이전 작전은 왜 그렇게 무참하게 망쳤을까?
See, it's times like this that remind me that our team doesn't necessarily like critical thinkers. It does make me wonder how you managed to blunder your previous mission even more.
황금가지는 많은 기술이 응축된 강력한 에너지원이다.
The Golden Bow is a potent energy source, holding the essence of many technological marvels.
강한 에너지는 자연스럽게 돈과 사람들을 불러오고 순식간에 그 위에 문명이 생겨버리지.
Such fountains of energy will attract flows of wealth and people, and in no time, a whole civilization is built on top of it. Well, I suppose, okay, if I remember correctly, ever since the event of the Lobotomy Corporation, and even during the Library of Ruina, one of the main issues for the city is the lack of energy sources. Because the Lobotomy Corporation was taking care of all the energy. So once they did their plan and, you know, did the ego thing, yeah. I guess this is, you know, this is a scramble for finding different sources of power.
그렇기에 이후로 방문할 곳도 다른 집단들이 자리를 메우고 있을 가능성이 크죠.
Therefore, it's likely that the future destinations will have been occupied by the factions and the structures.
또한 카지노 외에 온갖 곳들을 방문해야 한다는 뜻이기도 합니다.
Which in turn indicates that we should be prepared to visit a wide variety of venues, in addition to this casino.
처음 임무는 비교적 쉬운 편이었다는 뜻이기도 하지. 멋들어지게 실패해버렸지만.
It also means that your first mission was a relatively easy one, yet you somehow snatched defeat for the wide open mouth of success. Does he usually hold grudges that long? I think that's how he got to be called, you know, our head fixer.
모르지. 단테나 우리나 봤던 기간은 별반 차이가 없으니까.
Don't ask me. We haven't known him much longer than you have.
뭐라 그랬지? 림버스 컴퍼니에 입사한 걸 환영한다. 나는 안내자 베르길리우스라고 하지.
What did he say again? Something like, welcome to the Limbus company. I'm your guide, Vigilus and all that.
방금 되게 잘 따라하지 않았어?
Yeah, pretty good impression, wasn't it?
그러고 보니 무게를 엄청 잡긴 했지. 입사하자마자 퇴직원을 내도 되는지 물어볼 뻔했다니까.
You got his authoritative tone down to a T. I'll give you that. I had to hold myself back from asking if I could do design right after joining. I get a feeling the rest of you thought the same.
무슨 소리요? 그것은 역사적인 날이었지. 특색 해결사 붉은 시선의 부름을 받는다는 건
Nonsense!
정말이지 영광스러운.
Nonsense! It was a day to go down in history. Back up by the Red Gaze himself. Truly, there's no honor greater than color addressing your.
그래도 한 명 정도는 팬이 있었나 봐.
I guess he does have a fan.
그러게나 말이야.
True that. Ow. Sorry. Also, how are you doing today, Joe? I forgot to ask you. Hope you're doing well, Joe. If you're still here. Hope everyone's doing well. Doing good? With his spirits lifted, Roger and the Geiger began to chuckle.
다들 말이 필요 이상으로 많군. 버스 안에서의 세 번째 규칙을 만들고 싶게 하진 않았으면 좋겠는데.
That's more talking than necessary. I do not wish there to be an impetus behind the third rule for the bus ride.
아, 그 직원들끼리 상사 욕 좀 할 수 있지. 되게 째째하네.
Come on, give the employees some room to badmouth their boss. You're being totally petty.
다음엔 째째한 내가 듣지 못하는 곳에서 해줬으면 좋겠어.
Next time, do it out of earshot.
난 보기보다 상처를 잘 봤거든.
I'm more fragile than I look, you see.
다들 이만 하차하지. 이번엔 부디 황금가지를 든 채로 만나게 되면 좋겠군.
Right, time to get up and at it. I sure hope you come back with golden bow in your hands this time.
이번에도 실패하면 어떻게 할 건데?
And if you bugger it twice.
혹시 모르지. 카론이 갑자기 개폐 버튼을 잊어버려서
Who
문이 안
knows?
열리게 된다던가.
Carol might suddenly forget what button to press to open the door for you.
버튼 빨간색. 맛없는 색이야.
Button red, yucky color.
이것은 미친놈.
You're one daft bloke.
네, 뭐.
Wait, Gan! Whatever does it mean?
네모가 뭔데?
Yeah, what does that mean?
내리자 머저리들 이란 뜻이다.
Shorthand for useless, idiotic travelers. Go and abscond now. Heathcliff glared at Ryosho, insults welling up in his throat. All to be expelled and allowed outside. He resigned uncharacteristically, as if he came to the realization that killing her wouldn't solve anything. Yeah, she just came back. Because I had to bring her back. Are you 3D printing a Hero Forge Mini? Nice! Ooh, I'm getting pretty close to getting another roll, gentlemen. Faust explains what to do for the mission. As our first steps, we should pay a visit to the certain pawn shop. To leave in Dutch.
출발합니다.
I swear I used everybody though. Did using Honglu in the dungeon not count?
피가 범람할 시간이요.
Whatever.
최선을 다해 임하겠습니다.
계획을 설명드리죠.
Allow me to give a rundown of the plan.
황금가지에 도달하기 위해서 최우선이 되어야 할 건 전원 카지노 무사 잠입입니다.
A primary objective is to infiltrate the casino unsuspected. It'll be critical for the successful recovery of the golden bow.
저희가 알아낸 정보에 의하면 입구는 총 3개가 존재해요.
According to information we acquired, casino has 3 entrances.
일반 손님들이 출입하는 문과 VIP들만 이용 가능한 전용 통로.
One for ordinary visitors, one
직원들이
for
이용하는
VIPs,
뒷문.
and lastly the back door used for the employees.
저희는 각 입구에 한 조씩 4명은 카지노 딜러, 4명은 일반 손님, 4명은 VIP 손님으로 위장한 후 흩어져서 출입을 할 겁니다.
We'll split into 3 groups of sinners to cover each other's entrances. 4 of us will disguise as croupiers, 4 of us will pose as guests, and 4 of us play the role of VIP.
확실히 집단으로 다닐수록 눈에 띄지.
Working small groups will definitely draw less attention.
무리 짓는 것보단 흩어지는 것이 적당하오.
It is wiser to divide than to unite.
누가 어떤 역할을 맡을지는 나눠드린 봉투를 열어서 확인하세요.
Open the envelopes I gave out to confirm the role you've been assigned.
그리고 이번 작전에서마저도 황금가지 탈환에 실패할 경우
Also, the higher-ups expressed concern over our performance.
앞으로의 계획에 큰 차질이 생길 거라는 윗선의 우려가 있었어요.
They stress the company's future plans hinge on whether we can retrieve the golden bow through this operation.
그래서 이번엔 합동 작전으로 갑니다.
Therefore, we will collaborate on a joint operation. Joint operation? I'm gonna get joints.
보다 전문적이고 노련한 이들로 이루어진 림버스 컴퍼니 특수부대.
Our partner is a special forces unit consisting of professionals and veterans.
지금은 LCC 클리어 부서라고 불리던가요? 잠입 작전에서만큼은 저희보다 우수하다고 말할 수 있을 겁니다.
I believe they're now the moniker of LCC, short for Limbus Company Clearance Department. Rest assured that there are betters, or at least in the espionage operations.
이미 이 정도로도 충분히 많다고 생각하는데요.
I thought 12 people was already a crowd.
숫자가 중요한 게 아니라는 사실을 드디어 깨달았나 봐.
I guess someone finally realized that more isn't always merrier.
우와, 다른 부서를 보는 건 처음이네요. 어디 계시나요?
Wowzers, I haven't met Steph on the other team before. Just where could they be? Honglo looked around, expecting Faust to bring them forward to introductions any second. Needless to say, no one showed up like he expected.
우린 전당포로 갑니다.
We'll be heading to the pawn shop.
요새도 그런 가게들이 있나?
Is spawning still a thing these days?
이곳은 전당포의 거리라고도 불릴 만큼 대부분의 가게가 전당포를 겸하고 있어요.
We're in the so-called Pawnbrokers Avenue. Most businesses double as pawn shops here.
저 가게가 합류 지점이에요. 들어가죠.
This place is around the room. Let's head inside. Oh god, I imagine things are not gonna go well inside. Let's head inside if we really get jumped. Wait. Are you guys sure? I think you guys made some mistakes.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어. 지금이 기회인 것 같소. 다음은 어디요?
규정대로 흉터의 결과요.
Oh, then waves. Okay. But still, they're weak.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
규정에 따라 실행합니다. 흉터의 결과요.
Look at that new V Corp Don Quixote go, chat.
규정대로.
What a Chad.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요?
흉터의 결과요.
GG, ladies and gentlemen. GG.
너무 우르르 들어오는 거 아니요? 가뜩이나 좁아 터진 가게구만.
Damn, this man is old as sin. Hey, you got too many visitors once. The shop's camped as is.
그럼 불어볼 거요? 아니면 마작 좀 물어볼 거요?
Y'all prefer your luck of the drum or for dumps or mahjong? As we entered the shop, we were met with the gruff greeting of an old pawnbroker.
저게 뭐라는 거냐?
What's the blighter on about?
저만 제2사 안내 책자 읽어온 거예요? 베르길리우스 씨가 떠나기 전에 한 번씩 읽어보라고 했잖아요.
Am I the only one who read up on the Nest J? Why just give us the pamphlet to peruse before we left?
뭐 표지 정도는 봤던 것 같기도 하고.
Well, I think I remember glancing at the cover.
이곳에서는 그날 하루의 운에 따라서 받을 수 있는 지불금도 달라져요.
Here you'll get loaned different amounts depending on your fortune for the day.
대복이면 값을 더 치러주겠지만 흉에 가까워질수록 본전도 못 건지게 되는 거죠.
If you do a great boon, you get extra cash. But misfortune means far less than what the pawn is worth.
아, 그러고 보니 우리 집은 아예 점을 보는 사람들을
Seems like an awful
정식으로
system
고용하기도
in
했어요.
that respect. That reminds me, our family had hired dedicated fortune tellers.
집을 나오기 직전에 봤던 점에 대복을 뽑았는데 이렇게 다 같이 만날 운명을 암시한 거였나 봐요.
They do a greater boon for me in the divination that they performed before I left. They must being the sign that we're joining all of you wonderful people on our journey.
와, 유복한 집에서 신선 노름이나 해왔던 게 당신의 운명이라니. 저도 다음에는 그런 운명으로 태어나길 기도해야겠네요.
Wow, really? So indulging in lofty leisure on your grand estate was your fate in life. Maybe I should pray that I'm born rich if there's a next time.
난 사양이야. 저런 놈들이 알고 보면 더 더럽게 노는 법이거든.
I'm good. It's rather folks like him that tend to play dirty.
그럴 수도 있겠네요. 저도 어렸을 때부터 제 동생하고는 같이 놀기 싫었던 것 같아요.
You might be right.
맨날 반칙을 쓰면서 심술을 부렸거든요.
I didn't like to get along with my younger siblings in childhood. Always trying to cheat and grouch if things didn't go as desired.
아니, 내가 말한 건 그런 뜻이 아니고.
No, that's not what I was getting at.
다들 전 볼 거야 말 거야.
So you want to get your fortunes or not, damn it?
그런데 시방 저당 잡을 걸 가지고 있긴 한 거요? 다들 행색이.
Forget about that. You guys even have anything to pawn? I'm not seeing any wealth on you. The pawnbroker glanced over each sinner with dubious look until his eyes landed on me.
저 시계머리는 값이 되긴 하겠군.
Oh no, that he's gonna sell me! No, that clock head might be worth a good sum.
얼마로 예상하는데, 영감?
How much do you think they sell for, old pal? I'm not on sale!
연락 받으셨을지 모르겠지만 저희는 림버스 컴퍼니 소속으로.
As you were likely contacted in advance, we are from the Limbus company and... Unfortunately, the sinners nor the pawnbroker were paying any attention to Foster's words.
아, 이 손수건은 집 나올 때 가져왔던 건데요.
Oh god, the shenanigans music. Oh, I did bring this handkerchief with me when I left home.
비단의 용자수를 놓았군. 바늘땀이 꼼꼼한 게 이 정도면 700만 원?
Aha! Dragon embroidered on silk? That's a meticulous needlework. Which might net, let's see, 7 million?
그깟 천조각이 그렇게 비싸다고? 눈이 썩어버린 거 아니야, 영감?
A curved piece of cloth is worth that much. Have your eyes on that old geezer?
뭐? 이런 고급품을 못 알아봐. 아휴, 그런 고물 반지나 끼고 있으니.
You don't recognize this value of quality? Blech, now I see. You're wearing a shambling like it's a treasure.
뭐라고 했냐?
What did you just say?
비켜봐! 야! 야!
아우, 시끄러. 단테, 얘네 좀 조용히 시켜줘.
Shenanigans. Jeez, cut it out, Dante. Please shut him up.
걱정했잖아요, 파우스트.
You had us worried, Faust. Amidst the chaos, a most gentle voice softly landed on my ears.
보기로 한 시간은 4시였는데 15분이나 지나버려서 당신이 시계 보는 법을 까먹었을 리는 없을 테고요. 그렇죠?
Why do they have the most ominous music? We were meant to meet each other at 4, but 15 minutes had passed already. Surely could have forgotten how to read a clock, right?
네. 버스를 운전한 건 제가 아니니까요.
Certainly not. There's little I could do to alter the driver of the bus.
아하. 그래서 이런 시계 인간까지 데리고 다니는 거야? 알람 기능까진 없었나 보네.
So you're taking the clock person with you to help with the time? I suppose they didn't come with an alarm. Do I come with an alarm, Chad? What do you think, Chad? Do I have an alarm? The gentle voice was soon followed by one that didn't even attempt to hide their disdain. Come on, that was a little harsh. Let's try to leave better first impressions. I know my voice won't be heard by anyone else in these sinners, but I still can't help but get upset at rude remarks.
너야? 이번에 황금가지 탈환 작전 말아먹은 애들.
Oh, so it was you. You guys are the team that botched the golden bows with Tiva last time. Is that why he's not happy with us?
도시에서 손꼽힌다는 천재가 속한 팀이라길래 주위에서 기대가 많았는데.
Folks had high expectation for your team, but with some of the smartest people in the city being on it.
어쩐지 파우스트 씨 표정이 계속 안 좋아 보이던데.
Hey, Pompon! How is it going, Pompon? No wonder Miss Faust wasn't looking very pleased. Yeah, it's almost time for the collab.
제 표정은 항상 동일했어요.
My face has remained constant.
야, 넌 왜 가만히 있어? 얘도 나름 두뇌파야. 무시하지 말라고.
Hey, what are you standing for? Go on! This fella here is also debating sort. Don't brush him off. But yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Pompon? Heathcliff gave Yi-Sang a sideways glance. But what he got was in response was lukewarm.
그저 무의미한 자랑이기 때문이요.
Are you excited, Mason G lover? Sweet! I'm excited too. I shall not, as that would be a hollow want.
너 지하에서만 해도 말 많지 않았냐? 왜 갑자기 또 이상해진 거야?
Hello, Kiri8654. Welcome to the channel. This game still plays with your heart? Yeah, it does. But yeah, a lot more talking down in the basement. Who are you and what did you do with Yi-Sang?
본인은 본래부터 이상이었소만.
I am and have always been whom I mentioned in mirror.
됐다.
Forget it.
첫 번째 임무는 애초에 실패를 염두에 둔 계획이었어요.
Our first mission was devised with failure in mind.
각자의 잠재력을 확인하는 시간이 필요했으니까.
We need to seek opportunity to see what a potential our sinners had.
그랬던 거였어?
Wait, it was?
처음부터 목표가 실패인 작전이라니. 작전이라고 부르기도 못하군.
A plan whose purpose is to fail? That could hardly qualify as proposal.
베르길리우스님은 어디 갔죠? 전 그분 얼굴이라도 뵐 수 있을까 싶어서 작전에 합류하겠다고 한 건데요.
By the way, where is Virgilius? I agreed to assist in the operation merely for a chance to see him. Oh, she's gonna be pissed. He's not here.
그분도 쪽팔렸겠지. 이런 애들이랑 같이 다닌다고 생각해봐.
We got Team Rocket here slagging us off. He must have been embarrassed. Imagine you accompany people like these.
그 자식 일부러 멀찌감치 내려준 거였나? 우리가 쪽팔려서?
Is that why he dropped us so far away from the place? Because he was ashamed of us?
왜 비하 발언에는 반박을 아무도 안 하는 건데요?
Does it ever have something to say about us being belittled?
그리고 자기소개라도 해야 잘난 척이든 허세든 의미 있어진다는 거 몰라요?
And won't all the boasting and bluffing not do much if you don't introduce ourselves first?
이번에 합동 작전을 하게 될 분들이에요. 림버스 컴퍼니 클리어 부서 ACC에서 오셨습니다.
These two are from our cooperators for this mission. They're from the Limbus Company Clearance Department, and also known as the LCC.
비포팀까지 붙여주시죠. 아, 전 소드고 이 사람은 에피랍니다.
This is an ugly color for the font. You could have picked a better font, Project Moon. Or at least a better color. Yeah, dark blue on yellow. Yuck. Before the team clearance, please. I'm Sod. Here is Effie.
뭐 우리가 박수라도 쳐줘야 되는 거.
Like, see, Heathcliff looks great on, white on pink. But that previous one, yuck. What are we supposed to clap for?
와, 반가워요.
Honglu! Wonderful, it's a pleasure. Honglu was the only person on the team welcoming them with total sincerity. He almost even gave a standing ovation. A good half of the guys stared at the two with cold eyes, and the others wary, until the introductions were finished. Half an hour later. That was pretty funny.
이게 바로 소위 말하는 엘리트? 나 승진시켜주시오.
I'm level 5, chat! I guess proud. Are you guys proud? If we can have time for one more, chat. So this one's a story one. This might be a long cutscene. Cause yeah, in 20 minutes, me and Pompany can collaborate. So maybe I shouldn't do a story part. Cause I imagine it might be longer than 20 minutes, potentially. Hey Pompany, you still in chat?
하루가 저물어가는 동안
Ooh.
나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
Oh, there we go. Night counted. So you just didn't count for the dungeons. You not risk it, yeah. I mean, if Pompons really, we can start setting things up. Check daily. Yeah. Clear any stage 3 times. I mean, I could just do a crappy belt, you know. 3 times real quick. Get some experience.
기차와 같이 달려나가겠어.
Get the daily done. But yeah, I was a bit harsher at the game at the start, but I'm definitely warming up to it. Like, there's still this, Project Moon quality to it. If you know what I mean.
흉터의 결과요.
결정대로
죄를 새겨주겠어.
It does seem like they made this game with love, even though it's a gacha game.
명령대로 되는 건 즐겁네요.
다음 판단을 부탁합니다.
다음은 어디요?
Not gonna lie, Don Quixote with dual blades looks amazing. Gacha love, gacha is life. Oh, by the way, chat, we'll be switching off of this game, in the next 20 minutes. And we're placing Grounded. But if you guys like, me playing Project Moon games, make sure to follow. I definitely want to do more Project Moon stuff in the future. Like, I want to go back to the Bondman Corporation and do a full, perfect playthrough.
기차와 같이 달려나가겠어.
Which means fighting all the bosses and all. And I never saw all the ordeals. I was too much of a chicken. Do a modern run? I'll consider that.
혈이 난 흉터의 결과요.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
Holy shit! Don Quixote's kicking ass!
기회인 것 같소. 내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
Okay, I hope this counted for daily. I imagine it did.
관리자님 덕분에 승리를 거둘 수 있었습니다.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는
Yeah,
그저 서 있을
There we go.
뿐이었어.
So what do we get next? Ooh, I think we get the ego next, Lee Jamming on the daily, and some stuff. Yeah, the pay lunacy. I like how there's pay lunacy. I ain't gonna do pay lunacy. No way, no how. Yeah, make some modules. There we go. I'm just slowly building up some modules if I'm not, like, I still log in daily, but, there's no point until I get through chapter 2 and get the mirror dungeons, as you guys call them. Alright, chat, what do you think? Should I do some final extractions before I switch games? I was hoping to get a full set of, you know, a 10 draw. But would half of that be okay, chat? What do you guys think? Sure? Alright. Make us more mad. I don't think it's gonna happen. Never mind! Never mind! Oh my god. What do we get?
배로 왔어. 사람이든 흐르는 물이든 떠다니는 구름이든 누군가의 마음이든.
We got Herodion. 3-star. Pay 2 win stock in this one. No, this is all free. Well, shit. Cut me down. Oh no. I'm sorry. I should not play gacha games. Now, I should go back to Genshin where my luck is actually awful. As penance. I hope somebody's gonna clip that. I got literally caught. See, guys. We only got 1 3-star. See, my luck isn't that good. Proof. Proof. Oh god. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Well, there she is, chat. The 3-star Roja. It was a bit fatal to piercing. No, wait, this is the one, never mind. My bad. This one's fatal to blunt. How do you use Fred? How does this work? Anyone know? What are we doing with this? Oh, I guess we convert all this Fred into upgrades. Should I though? Should I upgrade stuff? Is there any other use for this consumables? There's also ego. I guess there's other use. Yeah. So if you save up enough shards, you can buy an ego, but you can also convert shards into Freds. Or you can convert them into, you know, guaranteed legendaries. Oh, we got Zwei Section 6. Damn, alright, hello Zwei. Oh, we got R-Corp? Who's this? And this is a tier 3 opti. Oh, it's just demonstrating it. Definitely want the R-Corp stuff. Is that Gregor as R-Corp Rabbit? Damn. What a player. Oh, that's Heathcliff. Okay, makes more sense as Heathcliff. Damn it, that's a guy I can't pronounce his name. I like him being as V-Corp. And Kurokumo Wakasashu. Oh yeah, that's Ryushu as the Katana clan. To appear, okay, this is funny. She's probably high on slash, but she's also failed to slash. Kind of funny. Nice. Very nice. But how is everybody doing in chat? Hope you guys do well. Hope you guys doing swell. Okay, let me also check something. So that's the question. I suppose this is actually a tough. That they're asking us a tough, question. You almost finished? Okay, I should probably switch it too. But yeah, the game is asking us a tough question. Do you exchange your ego shards to upgrade your current stuff? Or do you save them up for, identities or ego? One more thing I want to check. One more thing. Okay, let's see. Probabilities. Okay, so here's the list for standard extraction. I think Adelion argued me on this, but am I reading this wrong? This seems like 0.2% to get a He level abnormality. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. Maybe I'm dumb. Or is it 2%? Is it 2%? I guess it is 2%. I don't know. It's weird. The 0.2 fucks with me. Oh, 0.2 for each one. Oh, between each other. Gotcha. So it's 1.3 and then it's, So yeah, 1.3 is to get an ego, and then I guess it decides which one you get. Fair enough, I guess. Oh, and in case you guys are wondering which ego I got, let's see if we can find them. Yeah, I got one for, I got Hex Snail. Yeah, I got Hex Snail for Faust. Which is the other one I got? Was it for you? No. No, not you. forgot which is the other one I got. Oh, I got hers. This one. Anyway, I should probably switch on over. Since, you know, Pompon's almost ready. I like that I could put you into the title, Pompon. Check this out. There we go. Switch information. I wasn't gonna get the glasses, so they don't mess with you. Okay, let me activate Video Ninja. Yeah, hopefully this one... Yeah, my internet is pretty good, but you know... My internet's pretty good. Okay, just in case you don't have it,